Welcome back to Maths Marathon classes. This time I'll be doing Kcet 2021 Mathematics. All questions I'm going to solve along with the explanation of the concepts. See the number of questions appeared from different topics. The first few topics are there here. Sets, one question. Relations and functions includes both of first PU and second PU. So totally we have 5 questions from this paper. Trigonometric functions, 2 questions. Complex numbers, 1 question. Linear inequalities, 2 questions. Permutations and combinations, 1 question. No questions were asked from binomial theorem. I think during that time some COVID period was there. That chapter was deleted, I think so. Sequences and series, 1 question. Straight lines, 1 question. No questions were asked from conic section because of the same reason COVID some portions were deleted or not included during that time. Limits, 1 question. Statistics, 1 question. Probability, we have 5 questions. This includes of both first PU and second PU. Okay. So inverse trigonometric functions, 2 questions. Matrices, 2 questions. Determinants, 4 questions. Continuity and differentiability, we got 7 questions. Application of derivatives, 5 questions. Indefinite integrals, 4 questions. Definite integrals, 2 questions. Application of definite integrals, 2 questions. Differential equations, 2 questions. Vector algebra, 4 questions. 3-dimensional geometry, 5 questions. No questions were asked from linear programming and mathematical reasoning. Anyway, at present also it's deleted. Okay. So all 60 questions I'm going to solve one by one. We'll see the first question. The cost and revenue functions of a product are given by C of x equal 20x plus 4000 and R of x equal to 60x plus 2000 respectively, where x is the number of items produced and sold. The value of x to earn the profit is to find out. Okay, so profit is given by R of x minus C of x. Okay, so you must know a little bit of commercial mathematics here. Question asked on that. Profit is equal to R of x minus C of x. R of x minus C of x. Okay, so R of x, revenue minus cost will give the profit. Revenue is a function of x here. 60x plus 2000 is given. Can substitute for this. 60x plus 2000 minus C of x is given as 20x plus 4000. 20x plus 4000 is equal to 60x minus 20x is 40x. 2000 minus 4000, that is minus 2000. And this value of x to earn the profit, profit should be greater than 0. Correct? Should earn the profit. So 40x is greater than 2000 from this. This is x is greater than 2000 divided by 40. Dividing by a positive number on both sides, inequality remains the same. So 2000 divided by 40, that is 50. So x is greater than 50. The value of x to earn the profit is x greater than 50. The answer is option E. A simple question, a little bit of commercial mathematics is involved in this. Move on to the next one. Question number 2. A student has to answer 10 questions, choosing at least 4 questions from each of the parts A and B. There are 6 questions in part A and 7 questions in part B. The number of ways the student can answer the questions, 10 questions. The student has to answer 10 questions. Part A has 6 questions. Part A, part B. Part A has 6 questions. Part B has 7 questions. Okay, this is available, right? Available. Available number of questions in part A is 6, part B is 7. Totally a student has to answer 10 questions, choosing at least 4 questions from each of the part A and part B. So total he has to answer 10 questions. Total he has to answer 10 questions. 10 questions he has to answer, choosing at least 4. Minimum 4 he has to select from part A as well as from part B. So suppose he chooses 4 questions from part A, he has to select 6 questions to make it 10 questions from part B. From part B he has to select 6 questions. Correct? 4 plus 6 will become 10. At least 4 from each part A and part B. Or he can choose 5 from part A, 5 from part B, so that 5 plus 5 becomes 10. Or he can choose 6 questions from part A, 4 questions from part B. These are the various possibilities. Whenever there is or, you need to add it. So required number of ways or total number of ways is total number of ways. Total number of ways is equal to out of 6 select 4. Selection means combination. So selecting 4 questions out of 6 in 6 C 4 ways. He has to select 4 from 6 in part A and means multiply. Okay. Select 6 questions out of 7 questions from part B. 7C6. Or is plus. And means multiply. He has to select 4 questions from part A out of 6 questions, okay, and means multiply. He has to select 6 questions from 7 questions, okay, in part B. So this is and means multiply, or means plus. Selecting 5 out of 6, that can be done in 6C5 ways, and he has to select 5 questions out of 7 questions in part B. 7C5. Or is plus. He has to select 6 out of 6, that is 6C6 into select 4 questions out of 7 from part B, 7C4. Selection is combination, you must know this. Various possibilities I wrote, and multiplying and adding, okay, using multiplication rule as well as sum rule. 6C4 is same as 6C2, you must know the value. 6C4, yeah, because you know NCR is equal to NCN minus R, correct? 6C4, if you want I can add a page here. You must know this. NCR is equal to NCN minus R, correct? NCR is same as NCN minus R. So 6C4 is same as 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6C2 is 6 into 5 divided by 2, which is 30 by 2, which is 15. Because you must know the formula. NC2 is equal to n into n minus 1 divided by 2. So 6C4 is same as 6C2, which is 15. Okay, this is 15. 7C6 is same as 7C1, it is 7C6. 7C6 is same as 7 minus 6, which is 1, and 7C1 is 7. NC1 is equal to n. NC1 is equal to n. You must know these formulas. So this is 7. 6C5 is same as 6C1. 6C1 is 6. 7C5 is same as 7C2, which is 21. Okay, if you want, I'll show the steps. 6C5 is same as 6 minus 5, which is 1. 6C1 is 6, because NC1 is equal to n. You must know this. NCR equal to NCN minus R. Using this, I simplify first. 6C5 is equal to 6C1, which is 6. And 7C5 is same as 7C2. 7C5 is same as 7 minus 5, which is 2. 7C2 is 21. NC2 formula. 7C2 is 7 into 6 divided by 2. 7 into 6, 42. 42 by 2 is 21. Correct? 6C6 is 1, because NCN is 1. And 7C4 is same as 7C3. 7C4 is same as 7C3. 7C3 is 7 into 6 into 5 divided by 3 factorial, which is 6. 6 will cancel. 7 into 5 is 35. Correct? So value of 7C4 is 35. So 15 into 7 is 105. 6 into 21 is 126. 35 into 1 is 35. Add all these things. 105 plus 126, that is 231. 231 plus 35, that is 266. Answer is 266. This is option C. A simple question on combinations. Please make a note. On to the next one. Question number 3. The middle term of AP arithmetic progression is given to be equal to 300. Find the sum of the first 51 terms. So you have to find sum of the first 51 terms. Sum to 51 terms you have to find out. That means you assume that there are 51 terms. The middle term is going to be the 26th term. Separate 25 and 25. 26th term is going to be the middle term. So 26th term, middle term is given to be equal to 300. Given the middle term as middle term is 300. Middle term is 300. Middle term is 26th term. 26th term is going to be A plus 25D. Correct? That is A plus 25D. This is going to be A26. I'll call this as A26 because I assume that there are 51 terms. So if there are 51 terms, you can separate 25 this side and 25 that side. 26 is going to be the middle term. A26 is 300. So A26 is A plus 25D. You know, nth term formula. A plus n minus 1D. So 26th term is A plus 25D, which is equal to 300. Want to find sum to 51 terms. Sum to 51 terms. Sum to n terms formula. N by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into d. 51 minus 1. 50 into d. Sn formula for AP, you know. Of course, AP is deleted at present, but still you can learn this, not a big deal. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into d. Sum to n terms of arithmetic progression. N by 2, n is 51, 2 into A plus n minus 1d. 2 is common here, can simplify it. 51 by 2, can take 2 common. What remains is A plus 25d. 2 cancels. What we get is 51 into A plus 25d is already known from equation 1. I can call this using equation 1, that is 300. This 2 cancels. Correct? 51 into 3, that is 153. 153 double 0. This is using equation 1. Using equation 1. So answer is 15300. Option A is answer. Move on to the next one. Question number 4 we have on straight lines. Equation of the straight line which is passing through the point a cos cube theta comma a sin cube theta, and it is perpendicular to x secant theta plus y cosec theta equal to a. So first find the slope of this line. When the equation of line is given, so how to find slope we know, minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y. Correct? Slope of the line, slope of x secant theta, slope of x secant theta plus y cosecant theta is equal to a is minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y. Coefficient of x is secant theta here. Coefficient of y is cosecant theta. Secant by cosec minus secant theta divided by cosecant theta, which could be written as minus secant is 1 by cos, cosec is 1 by sin, which is equal to minus, this sign goes up, cos will come down, sin by cos it becomes tan. Slope of the given line is minus tan theta. And slope of the perpendicular is negative reciprocal of this. Minus will become plus tan theta reciprocal cot theta. So negative reciprocal. Change the sign and take the reciprocal. Slope of the perpendicular is plus cot theta. Slope of the perpendicular is going to be plus cot theta, negative reciprocal. Change the sign and take the reciprocal. Slope of the perpendicular is cot theta. Equation of the perpendicular or equation of the required line is, therefore equation of the required line is, equation of the required line is y minus y naught equal to slope into x minus x naught. The passing through the point a cos cube theta, a sin cube theta. This is the point x naught, y naught. Y minus y naught. Y naught is a sin cube theta. Y minus y naught is equal to slope. Slope is cot theta. Cot theta into x minus x naught is a cos cube theta. This is the equation of the required line using the form y minus y naught equal to slope into x minus x naught. Slope point form. Point is x naught, y naught. Okay. And the slope of the required line is cot theta. Slope of the given line is minus tan theta because the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Correct? Perpendicular. So m1, m2 equal to minus 1. Using that, I am taking the negative reciprocal. Change the sign and take the reciprocal to get the slope of the perpendicular line. Simplify this and to get the answer. Cot is cos by sine, right? Cot is cos theta divided by sine theta into x minus a cos cube theta. Cross multiply this, y into sine theta, y sine theta minus a into sine power 4 theta is equal to x cos theta minus a into cos power 4 theta. Correct? Cross multiply y sine theta minus a sine power 4 theta. X cos theta minus a cos power 4 theta. Write all the terms to one side. I can write x cos theta minus y sine theta. X cos theta minus y sine theta is equal to, this is brought to left hand side, right hand side, correct? X cos theta minus y sine theta. This you take to that side so that I can take a common between these two. A into what remains is cos power 4 theta minus sine power 4 theta, which I can factorize it. Cos square minus sine square into cos square plus sine square, correct? A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. This is cos power 4 theta minus sine power 4 theta. This is cos square theta minus sine square theta into cos square theta plus sine square theta. Cos square plus sine square is 1 and cos square minus sine square is cos 2 theta. Correct? You know the formula. Double angle formula. Cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta. Therefore, x cos theta minus y sine theta is equal to, correct? Factorizing it, cos power 4 minus sine power 4 as cos square minus sine square into cos square plus sine square. A square minus b square. A minus b into a plus b. Cos square plus sine square is 1. Cos square theta minus sine square theta is cos 2 theta. A cos 2 theta into 1. That is a cos 2 theta. Which is option B. Correct? X cos theta minus y sin theta is equal to a into cos 2 theta. Option B is the answer. Please make a note of this. Move on to the next question. Question number 5. On 3-dimensional geometry, midpoints of the sides of a triangle are given. You have to find the centroid of the triangle. Midpoints of the sides of a triangle are given. ABC is a triangle. You have to find centroid of the triangle ABC. Okay. The midpoints of the sides of the triangle are given. Midpoints DEF. DEF. Midpoints are given. Take the midpoint D as 1, 5, minus 1. E as 0 comma 4 comma minus 2. F as 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay. So centroid of the triangle, we know the concept that centroid of the triangle ABC is same as centroid of the triangle formed by the midpoints. Okay. Centroid of the triangle ABC is same as centroid of this triangle DEF. We call this as G. That's a concept we must know. Okay. So knowing that centroid of the triangle ABC, centroid of the triangle ABC is equal to centroid of the triangle DEF. Centroid of the triangle DEF. What they ask to find is centroid of the triangle ABC, but we know that centroid of the triangle ABC same as centroid of the triangle DF. So I'll find centroid of the triangle DF using the midpoints of the sides. DEF is given. So centroid formula we know, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, comma z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. So just find out the centroid using the formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. 1 plus 0 plus 2 divided by 3. 1 plus 0 plus 2 divided by 3. 5 plus 3 plus 4. 5 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 3. Minus 1 plus 4 plus minus 2. Minus 1 plus 4 minus 2 divided by 3. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 by 3 is 1. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 by 3 is 4. Minus 1, minus 2. Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 4 is 1. 1 by 3. 1 comma 4 comma 1 by 3. This is option D. A simple question on three-dimensional geometry. Centroid of the triangle ABC is same as centroid of the triangle formed by the midpoints. On to the next one. Question number 6. This is a question on limits. There are two statements here. Statement 1 and statement 2 is given. Statement 1 says limit x tends to 1, ax square plus bx plus c by cx square plus bx plus a is 1. So directly you can apply the limit. Limit x tends to 1. Limit x tends to 1. What is given is ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c divided by cx square plus bx plus a. Apply limit directly. A into 1 square plus b into 1 plus c divided by c into 1 square plus b into 1 plus a. Directly putting the value of x as 1, x approaching 1, directly applying the limit. Limit by direct substitution I can call. This is a plus b plus c divided by c plus b plus a. A plus b plus c same as c plus b plus a, cancels, ratio is 1 because already given that a plus b plus c is not equal to 0, I can cancel it and write the ratio as 1. So statement 1 is true. Statement 1 is true. What about statement 2? Limit x tends to minus 2, 1 by x plus 1 by 2 divided by x plus 2. Does it become 1 by 4? Check. This is statement 1. This is statement 1. Statement 2 I am verifying. Statement 2 is limit x tends to minus 2, 1 by x plus 1 by 2, 1 by x plus 1 by 2 divided by x plus 2. Which is limit x tends to minus 2. If you apply limit directly, it becomes denominator is becoming 0 and numerator see 1 by minus 2. minus half plus half, 0. 0 by 0 form it takes. I can simplify it. Don't have to apply L'Hopital's rule, even though it takes 0 by 0 form. Take LCM of those two, x into 2x, so that numerator I can write this as 2 plus x divided by x plus 2. We know that 2 plus x is same as x plus 2, so this will cancel. So what is left is limit x tends to minus 2 of 1 by 2x. 1 by 2x, and you can apply a limit for this. X equal to minus 2 you can apply. So what you get is 1 by 2 into minus 2, which is minus 1 by 4. So statement 2, what is given is 1 by 4. This is false. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So only statement 1 is true. I can write answer as option B. Only statement 1 is true. Correct? So very simple question. It's found in NCERT textbook itself, these kind of questions. Move on to the next one. This is on derivatives, a simple question. A and B are fixed non-zero constants. Derivative of this set to find out and compare with MA plus NB minus P. So take the given function as y, let y be equal to, let y is equal to a by x power 4, a by x power 4 minus b by x square plus cos x. Y is equal to a by x power 4 minus b by x square plus cos x. Want to find dy by dx. You can write this as a into 1 by x power 4, constant into variable form, minus b into 1 by x square plus cos x, right, in the form of constant into variable form. A is a constant, 1 by x power 4 is a variable, writing in the form of constant into variable, and use this formula, derivative of 1 by x power n, derivative of 1 by x power n is equal to minus n divided by x power n plus 1. Derivative of 1 by x power n is minus n by x power n plus 1. So at this stage I am differentiating it. I wrote in the form of constant into variable. Now I am differentiating this. Constant into variable, how to differentiate? Constant keep as it is, differentiate the variable. Constant a keep as it is. Derivative of 1 by x power 4, use this formula. Derivative of 1 by x power n is minus n by x power n plus 1. Derivative of 1 by x power 4 is minus 4 divided by x power 5 minus b into derivative of 1 by x square is minus 2 divided by x cube. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Correct? So this is equal to, I can compare with MA plus NB minus P. So I can write this as minus 4a divided by x power 5 minus into minus plus 2b divided by x cube minus sin x. What is given in the question is MA plus NB minus P. Compare with MA plus NB minus P. So comparing, what we get is M is equal to minus 4 divided by x power 5. N is equal to 2 divided by x cube. And P is sin x. Comparing and writing the values of M, N and P, which is found in second option, correct? M is minus 4 by x power 5, N is 2 by x cube and P is sin x, which is option B. Learn this formula to work out this problem. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of 1 by x power 4 is minus 4 by x power 5 using this formula. Derivative of 1 by x power n minus n by x power n plus 1. So for these two, I use this formula. Okay, answer is option B. A simple question on derivatives. Move on to the next one. Question number 8 is on standard deviation, statistics. Standard deviation of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 31 actually, this is Ravi. 31, okay, there's a missing here. Standard deviation of the numbers 31, 32, 33 till 47. Please make a correction here. 31 it is. Standard deviation of the numbers, you have to find out. They asked to find sigma. Sigma is a notation for standard deviation. Sigma for, you have to find out 31, 32. Please make a correction here. 3 is missing. 31, 32, 33, 46, 47. You see that the numbers are consecutive, but it is not starting from 1. That's the important thing. So numbers are consecutive, 31, 32, 33. Consecutive integers are there from 31 to 47. We know that if a constant k is subtracted for all the observation, standard deviation is unaffected. So by knowing the result, standard deviation for x1 comma x2 comma x3 dot xn is the same as standard deviation for x1 plus or minus k, correct, x2 plus or minus k, x3 plus or minus k dot xn plus or minus k. Standard deviation for these observations is same as standard deviation for these observations. So you can add a constant k or subtract a constant k. Standard deviation is not going to change. So this is same as the standard deviation for the numbers 1, 2, 3 dot 16 comma 17, correct, because I'm subtracting 30 for all the observations. You subtract 30 for all the observation, standard deviation remains the same. Okay, standard deviation is unaffected. So by subtracting 30, I get like this. Standard deviation for these observations is same as standard deviation for these observations, because standard deviation is unaffected if you subtract 30 from all the observations. And these are the first 17 natural numbers. We know standard deviation for the first n natural numbers is square root of n square minus 1 by 12. You must know this result. Standard deviation for the first n natural numbers. First n natural numbers is square root of n square minus 1 divided by 12. Standard deviation for the first n natural numbers. Now you can see the first 17 natural numbers. Standard deviation is equal to root of 17 square minus 1 divided by 12, which is I can simplify it. 47 square minus 1 by 12 is wrong. Okay, I can simplify it. This is not found exactly in the options, so I can simplify this. 17 square is 289. 289 minus 1 divided by 12. 289 minus 1 is 288. 288 divided by 12, which is root of 24. Correct? 12 into 24 is 288. 12 2s are 24. 4 carry. 12 4s are 48. And root 24 is root of 4 into 6, which is 2 root 6. Standard deviation is 2 root 6. Option C. Please make a note of this. A nice question asked. There are two results in this problem. One is standard deviation is unaffected if a constant k is added or subtracted, so that standard deviation remains the same by adding a constant or subtracting a constant for all the observations. That is one result. So from this, the problem is reduced to this. The bigger numbers are reduced to smaller numbers. Moreover, the numbers are starting from 1. The first 17 natural numbers. We know standard deviation for first n natural numbers is square root of n square minus 1 by 12. We should learn all these time-saving results. Then only you can answer the questions in the stipulated time in any competitive exams. Okay, that's why need to practice and need to be trained for how to attend the competitive exams. Then only it's possible to crack and be successful in these competitive exams. Okay, move on to the next one. Question number 9. P of A, P of B, P of A intersection B is given. P of A dash intersection B dash. On probability, the question is asked. P of A dash intersection B dash. Using De Morgan's law, I am simplifying this first. A dash intersection B dash is equal to A union B the whole dash. A union B the whole dash by using De Morgan's law. And we know P of A dash is 1 minus P of A. P of A dash is 1 minus P of A. P of A union B the whole dash is 1 minus P of A union B, which is equal to 1 minus P of A and then B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. is equal to 1 minus, substitute the values now. P of A is given to be equal to 0.59. P of B is 0.30 minus P of A intersection B is 0.21. P of A, P of B, P of A intersection B is equal to 1 minus 0.59 plus 0.30, that is 0.89. 0.89 minus 0.21, that is 0.68. 0.68. 1 minus 0.68, which is 0.32. 0.32. Option C, 0.32. Sorry. Option C, 0.32. Point is missing here. 0.32. Okay. Move on to the next one. Question number 10 on functions. A simple question is asked. F of x given like this in pieces. For x greater than 3, it's defined as 2x. For x between 1 and 3, including 3, excluding 1, it's defined as x square. And for x less than or equal to 1, it's defined as 3x. Want to find this. F of minus 2 plus f of 3 plus f of 4. F of minus 2 plus f of 3 plus f of 4. F of minus 2. F of minus 2. Minus 2 is a number which is less than or equal to 1, correct? Minus 2 comes in the third line. Minus 2, you can divide the number line like this if you want. You can divide the number. So, the critical points you can see are 1 and 3, correct? 1 and 3. For numbers for x less than or equal to 1, the function is defined as 3x. For x between 1 and 3, it's defined as x square here. In this interval, it's defined as x square. And for x greater than 3, it's defined as 2x. Correct? So, I can tell that minus 2 is a number less than 1. So, minus 2 belongs to this interval, minus infinity to 1. In that interval, the function is 3x. So, I have to use this 3x. To find f of minus 2, I have to use 3x. 3 into minus 2. F of 3. To find f of 3 for x less than or equal to 3. So, equality is there at the 3, correct, for the second line. So, 3 square, x square, which is 3 square. F of 4. 4 is greater than 3. 4 is the number greater than 3. 2 into 4, which is 8. Correct? If x is 4 is greater than 3, so I can use this 2x. So 3 into minus 2, minus 6. 3 square is 9 plus 8. 9 plus 8, 17 minus 6, which is 11. This is option D. A simple question on functions. So divide the number line like this and see which function to be used in which interval. For x less than or equal to 1, I have to use 3x. Minus 2 is a number less than or equal to minus 1. And 3 at x equal to 3, the function is x square. And for f of 4, 4 is a number which is greater than 3, so I use the first line. This is 2x. 2 into 4 is 8. Correct? Move on to the next one. Question number 11. A is defined like this set of all x such that x belongs to R. X is not a positive integer. Okay. So, x is not a positive integer, means it can be a negative integer or it can be 0 also. Okay. So, define f from a to r. F of x defined like this. 2x by x minus 1. F of x defined as 2x by x minus 1. I want to check whether it is injective or surjective. Various options are given. So, to check the injectivity of the function, I will use a derivative test. If the function satisfies the condition that f dash of x is greater than 0 or f dash of x less than 0, then I can tell it's strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. In that case, the function becomes injective, correct? F of x given like this, 2x by x minus 1. F of x is 2x divided by x minus 1. F of x is 2x by x minus 1. You can find out f dash of x. f dash of x is equal to how much? You can use the quotient rule and find out. F dash of x, denominator square, denominator keep as it is. Differentiate the numerator, d by dx of 2x minus numerator into differentiate the denominator. What do you get? This is x minus 1 into derivative of 2x is 2 minus 2x into derivative of x minus 1 is 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. So this becomes equal to how much? 2x minus 2x 0. So I'll get minus 2 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. Correct? 2x minus 2x 0 minus 2 by x minus 1 the whole square. Derivative is negative, correct? Because x minus 1 the whole square is always positive and x is not equal to 1, of course, because they told x is not a positive integer. 1 is a positive integer. I can't put x equal to 1. So the function is well defined in this domain. So this is always less than 0. Derivative is less than 0 means the function is strictly decreasing. F is strictly decreasing. Therefore, f is 1, 1 I can tell. Therefore, f is injective. F is injective. F dash of x is less than 0. Function is strictly decreasing. Therefore, f is injective. This is true for all x belongs to A if you want. For all x belongs to the set A. A domain is all real numbers where x is not a positive integer. From the real numbers, the positive integers are removed. Okay. And to check the surjectivity of this function, I can use the concept of limit here. Okay. So limit x tends to infinity I'll use. Okay. Anyway, the positive integers are not there, but integers, non-integers are there. Non-integers are there in this set. So I use limit x tends to infinity of f of x. Limit x tends to infinity of f of x. That is equal to limit x tends to infinity. F of x is 2x divided by x minus 1. As x tends to infinity, we know that this ratio becomes equal to 2 because coefficient of x in the numerator is 2, coefficient of x in the denominator is 1. Or else I can do like this. I can show you the steps. Ratio of the leading coefficient I can tell when the degree of numerator and denominator is same. When the degree of numerator and denominator is same. So x you can take common. What you get is 1 minus 1 by x. Correct? X is not common. Still I am taking out forcibly. If you take x out, what remains is 1 minus 1 by x. X will cancel. And as x tends to infinity, 1 by infinity is 0. So what you get is 2 by 1 minus 0. That is equal to 2. Correct? So as x is approaching infinity, f of x is not approaching infinity. Therefore, f is not onto. So given function is not surjective. F is not surjective. F is injective but not surjective. F is injective but not surjective. F is not surjective. F is injective but it is not surjective. Option A is the answer. Because the function is strictly decreasing, I can conclude that f is injective. And as x is approaching infinity, f of x is not approaching infinity. It is becoming 2. Correct? So as x is approaching infinity, f of x should approach infinity. Or if x is tending to minus infinity, f of x is tending to minus infinity. If the function is defined from R to R. Anyway, they told that x is not a positive integer. That means non-integer values, non-integers are there. Correct? Non-integers, positive numbers is there. Positive numbers which are non-integers are there. So still I am taking that x tends to infinity, f of x. I am getting the answer as 2, limiting value as 2. Therefore, the function is not tending to infinity. That means the range of that function will not cover all the real numbers. That is what I can tell. In other words, codomain is not equal range because codomain is R. Correct? Codomain is all real numbers. Extends from minus infinity to plus infinity. But range does not contain all the real numbers, I can tell. Correct? I mean, it is even though x is approaching to infinity, it is approaching only to a finite number. Therefore, f is not surjective. It is injective but not surjective. Okay, using derivative test and using the concept of limit, we got the answer. Derivative test is used to check the injectivity. If the function is 1, 1, that means the function should be strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. In that case, the function is injective. Here the function is not surjective because as x is approaching infinity, f of x is not approaching infinity. It is approaching 2. Therefore, it's not surjective. Injective but not surjective. Move on to the next one. Question number 12. The function f of x is defined like this. Is 1 to 1 in which interval they ask? F of x is equal to root 3 into sine 2x, root 3 into sine 2x minus cos 2x plus 4. Root 3 sine 2x minus cos 2x plus 4. The given function is like this. I have to find out in which interval the function becomes 1 to 1. So this expression takes the form a cos x, a sin x plus b cos x plus c. Of course, instead of x, we got 2x. That does not matter for us. So the function is in that form. A sin x plus b cos x plus c, I can tell. So whenever the expression takes the form a sin x plus b cos x or a cos x plus b sin x, we know its maximum value is root of a square plus b square. So I'll divide this by root of a square plus b square. I mean, I'll divide and multiply by root of a square plus b square. So if it is a cos x plus b sin x or a sin x plus b cos x, we know the maximum value of this is root of a square plus b square. And the minimum value is minus root of a square plus b square. Correct? So for this expression, if we consider a is root 3 and b is minus 1. Here a is root 3. If we compare with a cos x and b sin x or a sin x plus b cos x, here a is, if you compare this with a sin 2x plus b cos 2x plus a constant c. If we compare, a is equal to root 3 and b is equal to minus 1. A is root 3 and b is minus 1. So we find out root of a square plus b square for this. It is going to be equal to root 3 square is 3 and minus 1 square is 1. Root 4 is 2. So I'll multiply and divide by 2 for this. F of x is equal to multiply and divide by 2 into, correct, root 3 by 2 into sine 2x. Minus means minus 1, correct? Minus means minus 1. So minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x, correct? Close the bracket for this, and plus 4 you can keep as it is. Multiply and divide by 2 for this. Because maximum value of this expression, root 3 sine 2x minus cos 2x, maximum value is 2. And root 3 by 2 I'll write in terms of cos. 1 by 2 in terms of sine, so that I can use compound angle formula, sine of a minus b, sine a cos b minus cos a sine b, correct? So I am using the compound angle formula because I am using a concept that we know that sine function is 1 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. You must know that. If you want, I can add a page and tell you that sine x is 1 to 1, sine x is 1 to 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Sine x is 1 to 1 in the closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, and cos x is 1 to 1 in the interval 0 to pi. All these things you must know. Okay, not only it becomes 1 to 1 in these intervals, there are other intervals also, but this is our principal branch what we taken an inverse trigonometric function to define inverse of a function. So you must know this. Sin x is 1 to 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, cos x is 1 to 1 in the interval 0 to pi, tan x is 1 to 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, open interval. Tan x is 1 to 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, it's open interval, correct? So you must know this. So I am using this concept now. Sin x is 1 to 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So for that, root 3 by 2 I'll express in terms of cos pi by 6, and 1 by 2 is sin pi by 6. So this is cos pi by 6 into sin 2x minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is sin pi by 6 into cos 2x plus 4, correct? Cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2, sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. Now we take sin a cos b minus cos a sin, which is sin of a minus b. 2 times sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, just sin of A minus B, sin of 2x minus pi by 6, close the bracket and write plus 4 as it is. This 4 does not matter for us. Even into 2 does not matter. What matters is only the angle here. Instead of sin x, we got sin of 2x minus pi by 6. Already I told that sin function is 1 to 1 in the interval, closed interval, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Instead of x, what we have is 2x minus pi by 6. Correct? Instead of x, we have 2x minus pi by 6. So sin of 2x minus pi by 6 will be 1 to 1. For 2x minus pi by 6 to lie between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2. Okay? This is 1 to 1, is 1 to 1. For 2x minus pi by 6 to lie between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. Correct? Now from this I need to get x varies from what to what. X lies between what and what. So what we do is add pi by 6 for all. Add pi by 6 for all. Minus pi by 2 plus pi by 6. That will be minus 90 plus 30 minus 60. The minus pi by 3 it becomes. Minus pi by 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi by 2 plus pi by 6. Pi by 2 is 90 degree, pi by 6 is 30, 90 plus 30 is 120, which is 2 pi by 3. Now I can divide by 2. If we divide by 2, the entire inequality, I get minus pi by 6 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi by 3. Divide the entire inequation by 2. So that is x belongs to the interval, I can write minus pi by 6 to pi by 3. X belongs to the closed interval, minus pi by 6 to pi by 3. Option A is the answer. From this, add pi by 6 for all and divide by 2. Adding pi by 6, minus pi by 2 plus pi by 6 minus pi by 3. Pi by 2 plus pi by 6 is 2 pi by 3. Divide by 2. We get minus pi by 6 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi by 3. X belongs to this interval. Minus pi by 6 to pi by 3. Option A is the answer. Move on to the next one. Question number 13 we have to find the domain of this function f of x 1 by square root of greatest integer value of x square minus greatest integer value of x minus 6, where square bracket x denotes the greatest integer less than or equal to x. To begin with, what we'll do is I'll put t as greatest integer value of x. T as greatest integer value of x. So my given function f of x will become what is given is 1 by root of, correct? So whatever present inside the root should be greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, but it is in the denominator can't be 0, so terms inside the root should be greater than 0. So domain of f is such that, domain of f is such that domain of f is such that what we have is greatest integer value of x square minus greatest integer value of x minus 6 should be greater than 0. Strict inequality. Whenever root is there, terms inside the root should be greater than 0. Root of an expression is defined for that expression is greater than 0. You must know this. Root of some expression is given here, correct? Is defined for that expression to be greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0 here. Root of an expression is defined for root of that is expression is greater than or equal to 0. That expression is greater than or equal to 0. Suppose 1 by root of an expression, 1 by root of an expression is defined for expression greater than 0. Difference is there for these two. Expression should be greater than 0. Correct? Root of expression is defined for expression to be greater than or equal to 0. and here root expression is present in denominator, so denominator can't be 0, so I am excluding 0 here. 1 by root of expression is defined for expression greater than 0. So whatever there inside the root, I'll take only greater than 0. And I've taken greatest integer value of x as a t here, correct? So this becomes t square minus t minus 6 is greater than 0. You can factorize this, t minus 3 into t plus 2, correct? So critical points are where t minus 3 becomes 0, t equal to 3. Where t plus 2 becomes 0, t equal to minus 2. So I'll use Varicom method to find out. So the critical points, when t minus 3 becomes 0, t minus 3 becomes 0 for t equal to 3. That is one critical point. T plus 2 becomes 0 for t equal to minus 2. Correct? So now the coefficient of t square is positive. So extreme right side I'll start positive. Okay. And 3 is got from where? 3 is got from t minus 3. T minus 3 is to the power 1. 1 is odd number. The power of t minus 3 is 1, which is odd number. Odd number means the sign changes. Plus will become minus here. Minus 2 is got from where? Minus 2 is got from t plus 2. Correct? Minus 2 is got from t plus 2. T plus 2 to the power 1 is it? Odd number. The power is odd number. Power is odd number means again the sign changes. Plus. So where we want the product to be positive. Product of these two should be positive. That means the interval where this product is positive is the minus infinity to minus 2 as well as 3 to infinity. Here it is negative. Minus 2 to 3 it's negative. Minus infinity to minus 2. So t should belong to the interval minus infinity to minus 2 union 3 to infinity. T means the greatest integer function. So greatest integer function should belong to the interval minus infinity to minus 2 union 3 to infinity. But greatest integer value of x belongs to this interval, means x belongs to which interval I should find out. So in this interval, the greatest integer value of x are, many integers are there. I can name a few of them. Dot dot dot, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3 is there. Minus 2 is not there. Correct? So the greatest integer values present in this interval are dot dot dot, minus 3, minus 2, minus 3 is not there. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3. Correct? Minus 2 is not there. Here the greatest integer values present here are 4, 5, 6, etc. Correct? 3 is not there. So according to this, if you want, I can write on the greatest integer values present in this interval. So greatest integer value of x belongs to the set dot 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 minus 5, minus 4, minus 3. Correct? Minus 2 is not there. Union 4, 5, 6, etc. 4, 5, 6, etc. I can write like this. So greatest integer value of x belongs to this set because greatest integer value, whatever answer you get is the integral values. The integral values present in this interval are minus dot dot dot. Many integers are there, negative integers, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3. And in this interval, the integers present are 4, 5, 6, etc. So now greatest integer function becomes minus 5 means x should belong to the interval minus 5 to minus 4. Greatest integer function becomes minus 4 means x should belong to minus 4 to minus 3. Correct? Greatest integer function becomes minus 3 means x should belong to minus 3 to minus 2. All those things you must know. If you want, I can add a page or else I can write here itself. Greatest integer function becomes minus 5. Suppose greatest integer function becomes equal to minus 5 means x belongs to which interval? X should belong to the interval minus 5 to minus 4. Minus 4 excluded. Greatest integer function becomes equal to minus 4 means x should belong to which interval? X should belong to the interval minus 4 to minus 3. Greatest integer function becomes equal to minus 3 means what? X should belong to the interval minus 3 to minus 2. Minus 2 excluded. So I can reach till minus 2, which is minus 2 excluded, of course. Correct? So combining all these things, it goes up till minus infinity. So combining all these things, I can write x belongs to the open interval minus infinity to minus 2. Correct? I can reach till minus 2, which is exploded. And 4, 5, 6 till infinity. Correct? So union, greatest integer function becomes a 4 means x belongs to 4 to 5. You must know that. Greatest integer function becomes 4. When does greatest integer function becomes equal to 4? X should belong to the interval 4 to 5, including 4, excluding 5. Greatest integer function becomes equal to 5 means what? X should belong to the interval 5 to 6. Correct? Closed open interval 5 to 6. Like that, it goes on. So here I can write x belongs to this set means the interval is 4 to infinity. 4 to infinity. So required answer is minus infinity to minus 2 union 4 to infinity, which is option A. Please make a note of this. Wavy curve method also you should learn. Finding domain of the function also you must know. When root of expression is defined, when 1 by root of expression is defined, all those things you must know. Correct? So wavy curve method also you need to learn here. So where it is positive and where it is negative, which interval. So see the critical points, factorize this quadratic, and coefficient of t square is positive. So extreme right side you start from positive. Positive, negative, positive, because the powers are odd numbers. Odd number means sign changes at every stage. Please make a note of this. Same question is also found in NCERT exemplar book. Move on to the next one. Here a question asked on inverse trigonometric function cos of cot inverse minus root 3 plus pi by 6. So given expression is equal to cos of cot inverse minus root 3. Of course we can use the properties of IT of here, or else also I can write using the principal values. Okay, you know the property that cot inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x, cot inverse minus root 3, cot inverse minus root 3 will be pi minus cot inverse root 3. Okay, so this is equal to pi minus cot inverse root 3 is going to be pi by 6, because tan inverse 1 by root 3 same as cot inverse root 3. Cot inverse root 3 is pi by 6. So it becomes pi minus pi by 6 is equal to cos of cot inverse minus root 3. I simplified it, pi minus pi by 6. Cot inverse of minus root 3 is pi minus pi by 6 plus pi by 6. Minus pi by 6 plus pi by 6 cancels. What you get is cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1. So answer is option D. You know the value of cos pi, which is minus 1. Minus pi by 6 plus pi by 6 cancels. Cos pi is minus 1. Move on to the next one. Question number 15. I have corrected a few questions. Okay, there was some typing error or print mistake, whatever they call. Mistakes were found in the book. I am found in the question paper actually, but I have corrected it. Okay, so the question is corrected here, and answer you may not get in this case. Okay, so please make a note of that. I think there is some error in this question. I think you'll get the answer as pi square, but that is, I mean, I'll simplify this. Tan inverse of, simplify this, okay, tan inverse of 1 by root 3 into sine 5 pi by 2. Sine 5 pi by 2 is 1. You must know the values. Sine pi by 2 is 1. Sine pi by 2 is 1. Sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Okay. Sine 5 pi by 2 is plus 1. You must know these values. Sine of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 I can give the value in general. In general, sine of 2n plus 1 pi by 2. You must remember this. Sine of 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Sine of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 is minus 1 to the power n. Sine of 2n plus 1 pi by 2 is minus 1 to the power n. Okay, learn this, where n is integer. For all n belongs to z. For all n belongs to z. Okay, this was a mistake in the question itself. Mistake found in the question paper. Okay, so as it is, I've taken it here. Okay, you must know this formula to find the value of sine 5 pi by 2. If you want to find the value of sine 5 pi by 2, you can put n is equal to 2 here. Okay, put n is equal to 2 in this. 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 pi by 2 will get. Put n is equal to minus 1 square is 1. Correct? If you put n is equal to 2 in this, put n is equal to 2 in this, you'll get this. Sine 5 pi by 2 is 1. Okay. Sine inverse of cos of sine inverse of root 3 by 2. You know, sine pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. Sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 3. Tan inverse of 1 by root 3 is pi by 6. And this is sine inverse of cos pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Correct? This is pi by 6 into sine inverse of 1 by 2 is also pi by 6. Pi by 6 into pi by 6. Pi square divided by 36 according to the question given. I think there should have been plus sign, I think, yeah. If there is plus sign, answer becomes pi by 3. But in the question, it was given like this only. So I've taken it like that only, not corrected in this case. Okay. If you put plus sign, then pi by 6 plus pi by 6 becomes pi by 3. But in the question, it was found exactly like this. Okay. In the paper of 2021 Kcet. Move on to the next one. Matrix A and B are given. You have to find AB the dash. A is a matrix of order 2 cross 3, correct? It has 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 cross 3 matrix. And B is a matrix of order 3 cross 2, 3 rows and 2 columns. AB dash I have to find out. AB find out first. AB. AB. Multiplication is possible. Product exists. Matrix multiplication is possible only if the number of columns in the first matrix equal to number of rows in the second matrix. That condition is there. And the resultant matrix is going to be 2 by 2 or 2 cross 2 matrix. Extreme ends you must see. AB you have to find out first. AB is 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Matrix B is here 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1. Correct? Multiply these two. Multiplication is possible. Row by column. First row multiplied to first column. 1 into 2 plus minus 2 into 3 plus 1 into 1. Correct? Multiply row by column. Resultant is going to be 2 cross 2 matrix. 1 into 2 is 2. Minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Plus 1 into 1 is 1. Correct? First row multiplied to first column. 1 into 2, minus 2 into 3, minus 6, 1 into 1, 1. First row multiplied to first column. First row multiplied to second column. 1 into 1, minus 2 into 2, minus 4, plus 1. Second row multiplied to first column. 2 into 2 is 4, plus 1 into 3 is 3, plus 3 into 1 is 3. Next, second row to second column. 2 into 1 is 2. Plus 1 into 2, 2, plus 3 into 1 is 3. Correct? First row to first column. 1 into 2, minus 6 plus 1. 1 into 1, 1, minus 2 into minus 4 plus 1. 2 into 2, 4, 1 into 3, 3, 3 into 1, 3. 2 into 1, 2, 1 into 2, 3 into 1, 3. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 minus 6, minus 3. Here 1 plus 1, 2, 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 4 plus 3 plus 3, 10. Here 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 3, 7. This is AB. AB the dash. Dash means transpose. Transpose means interchange the rows and columns. First row becomes first column. Second row becomes second column. So answer is minus 3, 10, minus 2, 7. Which is option B. The first row becomes first column. Second row becomes second column. AB dash. On to the next one. Question number 17. Let M be a 2 cross 2 symmetric matrix with integer entries with M is invertible if various options are given like this. M is a 2 by 2 symmetric matrix. So I'll write a 2 by 2 symmetric matrix. 2 rows and 2 columns should be there. It is a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix means A is equal to A transpose or M equal to M transpose or Aij equal to Aji. Suppose I write A and C here for the diagonal. Diagonal elements, there is no condition for symmetric matrix. A12 should be equal to A21. If I write B here, I should write B itself here because M is a symmetric matrix. M is a symmetric matrix. The various options are given. They told M is invertible. Invertible means inverse exists. M is invertible. M is invertible implies M inverse exists. Correct? That means determinant is not equal to 0, I can tell. Determinant of this is not equal to 0. Determinant is AC minus B square is not equal to 0. First column of M is the transpose of the second row of M. All those conditions are given. And the second option, the second row of M is the transpose of the first column of M. What? Third option, the given, the M is diagonal matrix with non-zero entries in the principal diagonal. Use options and tell. Okay. The product of entries in the principal diagonal of M is product of entries in the other diagonal. Okay. Answer seems to be option C because M is the diagonal matrix with non-zero entries in the principal diagonal. Correct? Non-zero entries in the principal diagonal, they told. So, non-zero numbers are there in the principal diagonal, then only it is going to be invertible, can I tell? Integer entries are used. Okay. Diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix means it's a square matrix in which every non-diagonal elements are 0. Correct? Every non-diagonal elements are 0. So, according to option C, M is a diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix means it's a square matrix in which every non-diagonal elements are 0. If M is a diagonal matrix, then if M happens to be a diagonal matrix, then B is 0. Every non-diagonal element should be equal to 0. Correct? Non-diagonal should be equal to 0. So, from 1, what it becomes is AC minus 0 is not equal to 0. So, AC is not equal to 0. AC is not equal to 0 means A is not equal to 0 or A is not equal to 0 and C is not equal to 0. Both should not be equal to 0, correct? And C is not equal to 0. A and C should not be equal to 0. That means diagonal elements should be non-zero. That condition is satisfied in option C. M is a diagonal matrix with non-zero entries in the principal diagonal. A should not be 0. C should not be 0. If at least one of them becomes 0, then the product AC becomes 0. For AC not equal to 0, A should not be 0, even C should not be 0. That means diagonal entries are non-zero. Okay, so M should be a diagonal matrix with non-zero entries in the principal diagonal. Option C is the right answer. For M to be a symmetric matrix which is invertible, according to the options, I can choose as option C as the right answer because M becomes a diagonal matrix, symmetric matrix, that too diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix means every non-diagonal square matrix in which every non-diagonal entries are 0. B should be 0. So AC not equal to 0 becomes, according to this matrix M is invertible means determinant is not equal to 0 for inverse to exist. So AC not equal to 0 means A is not 0, C is not 0. This is option C. Move on to the next one. Question number 18. If A and B are matrices of order 3, determinant A is given 5, determinant B is 3, want to find determinant of 3AB. Determinant of 3AB, because A and B are matrices of order 3, when 3 comes outside becomes 3 cubed. into determinant of AB. Correct? Determinant of Ka is equal to K power n into determinant A, where n is the order of the matrix. You must know this. N is the order of the matrix. N is the order of the square matrix. N is the order of the square matrix. So when 3 comes outside, it becomes 3 cube. 3 cube is 27. Determinant of AB is determinant of A into determinant of B. 27 into determinant of A is 5. Determinant of B is given to be equal to 3. 27 into 5 is 135. 135 into 3 is 405. Answer is 405. Option B. A simple question. A board exam kind of question. This is a very simple one. Move on to the next one. Question number 19. A and B are invertible matrices. Then which of the following is not correct? So we have the property determinant of A inverse is determinant of A whole inverse. Invertible matrix they told. So this is true. Option B is true. And we have the formula for A inverse. A inverse is 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. For determinant A not equal to 0. Correct? A inverse is 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. So if you cross multiply, what we get is A inverse into determinant of A is equal to adjoint A. This is for determinant A is not equal to 0. Determinant A is not equal to 0. Option A is correct. Adjoint of A is A inverse into determinant of A. Option A is correct. Determinant of A inverse is 1 by determinant A. We have this property. This is option A, which is true. Option B, determinant of A inverse. Determinant of A inverse is 1 by determinant of A. Determinant of A inverse is 1 by determinant of A, which is determinant of A whole inverse. Determinant of A whole inverse. Determinant of A inverse is 1 by determinant A, which is determinant A whole to the power minus 1. So option B is true. Option C, this is also a property we have. AB the inverse is B inverse A inverse. This is true. Option A is true. Option B is true. Option C is true. We have the familiar theorem. AB the inverse is B inverse A inverse. And A plus B inverse is B inverse plus A inverse. This is false. Not true. Correct? Which is not correct. That's option D. A plus B inverse is equal to B inverse plus A inverse. There is no such property or law in maths for matrices. So option D is the answer, which is correct. Which is not correct. They ask option D. On to the next one. F of x given like this in terms of determinant. We want to find limit x tends to pi f of x. First we'll expand this determinant. Expand the determinant, then apply limit. F of x is equal to expanding this. What we get? Expanding along the first row. Cos x into leaving first column first row. 2 cos x into 2 cos x. 4 cos square x minus 3. 4 cos square x minus 3 it is. You can start from extreme left here so that I can have more space to write. F of x is equal to cos x into leaving first column first row. What I get? 4 cos square x minus 3. Correct? 4 cos square x minus 3 minus 1 into leaving second column first row. 0 into 2 cos x. 0 minus 0. That is 0. Minus 0 into any number is 0 there. 0 into some number. 0 into here also I am getting 0 only. Correct? 0 into 0 it is. Correct? So what I am getting is this is 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. This is 0. 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x is cos 3x. F of x simplifies to cos x. Now I can find limit x tends to pi f of x. Limit x tends to pi of f of x. Limit x tends to pi of f of x is cos 3x is equal to cos 3 pi. Cos 3 pi is minus 1. You must know that cos of odd pi is minus 1. cos of odd multiple of pi is equal to minus 1 and cos of even pi is plus 1. You must know this. Cos 3 pi is minus 1. Option A is the answer. Just expand the determinant and apply the limit and use cos of odd pi is minus 1. You must know that. Move on to the next one. Question number 21. Given like this, a cubic equation is given and want to find the maximum value of A. Okay. X cube minus 2x square minus 9x plus 18 equal to 0. Expand this determinant here. Also find the roots of this equation. Given x cube minus 2x square minus 9x plus 18 equal to 0. By inspection method, I can find the first root. Cubic equation has at most 3 roots, correct? So, I can find the first root by method of inspection. X equal to 1 definite does not satisfy this. Try for x equal to 2. Excuse me. Try x equal to 2. Put x equal to, what do you get? When you put x is equal to 2, what we get is 2 cube is 8. 2 square 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 9 2s are 18. Plus 18 becomes equal to 0. X equal to 2 satisfies us. Correct? 2 cube is 8. 2 into 2 square. 2 square 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. 9 2s are 18. Minus 18 plus 18 is 0. So x equal to 2 is a root of this. X equal to 2 is a root of this. So that x minus 2 should be the factor for this. I'll divide by x minus 2 for this using long division. X cube minus 2x square minus 9x plus 18. You divide by x minus 2 because x equal to 2 is a root. X minus 2 should be the factor. X into x square, that is x cube, minus 2 into x square minus 2x square. Change the sign, minus plus, this will cancel, x cube cancels, this will cancel. Bring this down, minus 9x plus 18, correct? X into 9, x into minus 9 is minus 9x, minus 2 into minus 9 is plus 18. Change the sign, plus minus, so that cancels, becomes 0, remainder is 0. So x square minus 9 is other factor. So x square minus 9 equal to 0 if you do, I'll get x equal to plus or minus 3. X square equal to 9, x equal to plus 3 as well as minus 3. So roots of this equation are 2, 3 and minus 3. Move on to the next one. Question number 21 on determinants. A cubic equation is given here and A is given as determinant. You have to find the maximum value of A. First we'll find the roots of this equation. Okay. A cubic equation has at most 3 roots. We'll find the roots of this equation. Of course, the first root should be got by method of inspection. Okay. By inspection method, we'll find the first root and the other roots can be got by using long division, remainder and factor theorem also are using. Okay, so given equation is x cube minus 2x square minus 9x plus 18 equal to 0. Clearly x equal to 2 satisfies this equation. Put x equal to 2. Clearly I can tell x equal to 2 satisfies this equation. Clearly x equal to 2 satisfies the above equation, because if you put x is equal to 2, 2 cube is 8, 2 into 2 square is 8, minus 8, 9 2s are 18, plus 18 becomes equal to 0, correct? The equation is satisfied for x equal to 2. 2 cube is 8, 2 into 2 square, 2 square 4, 4 2s are 8, 9 2s are 18, minus 18 plus 18 becomes 0. So x equal to 2 is a root of this. So x minus 2 is a factor of this. correct, by using the remainder and factor theorem. X equal to alpha is a root means x minus alpha is a factor. So x equal to is a root of this equation. So x minus 2 should be the factor. Divide this by x minus 2 using long division. Divide this by x minus 2. X cube minus 2x square minus 9x plus 18. Given cubic polynomial, I'll divide by x minus 2. X to multiply by x square to get x cube minus 2x square. Change the sign, minus plus cancels. What you get is minus 9x plus 18. X into minus 9 gives minus 9x. Minus 9 into minus 2 becomes plus 18. Cancels. Plus minus will cancel. Remainder is 0. Correct? So x square minus 9 is the other factor. So I'll equate x square minus 9 to 0. Therefore, x square minus 9 is equal to 0. Which gives x square is equal to 9. X equal to plus or minus 3. So roots of this equation are 2, 3 and minus 3. For those values of x, I'll evaluate this determinant and need to find which is greatest because they ask maximum value of a. Expanding this determinant directly, a is equal to, expanding it along the first row, 1 into, leaving first column, first row, 9x minus 48. 9x minus 8 into 6, 48. Minus 2 into, leaving second column, first row, 4 into 9, 36. Correct, no? 4 into 9 is 36. 7 into 6 is 42. 4 into 9, 36. Minus 7 into 6 is 42. Plus 3 into, what we have? 4 into 8, 32 minus 7x. 32 minus 7x. Simplify this, what we get? 9x, this is minus 21x, correct? 9x minus 21x, that is minus 12x. 36 minus 42 is minus 6. Minus 6 into minus 2 plus 12. 12 plus 96, 108. 108 minus 48, that is going to be 60, correct, no? 84, 84 minus 48, 36, 36 plus, no, just a minute. This is minus 6, minus 6 into 2, minus 12, minus 6 into minus 2 plus 12, 12 plus 96, 108, 108 minus 48, that is 60, plus 60 I'm getting. Now, evaluate this A at 3, minus 3 and x equal to. When x equal to 2, what is the value of A? Find out. When x is equal to 2, A is equal to minus 12 into 2, minus 24 plus 60, which is 36. When x equal to 3, when x is equal to 3, A is equal to minus 12 into 3, minus 36 plus 60, which is 24. When x equal to minus 3, A is equal to minus 12 into minus 3 is plus 36 plus 60, 36 plus 60, which is 96. So maximum value of A is 96. Option A is the answer. This is the maximum value. Please make a note. Combination of finding the roots of a cubic equation and evaluating the determinant and finding the maximum value of A. Simple question. On to the next one. Question number 22. At x equal to 1, the given function is defined like this. For x between 1 and infinity is defined as x cube minus 1. For x less than or equal to 1, the function defined as x minus 1. Whether it's continuous or differentiable, to find out. Various options are given here. So we'll check the continuity of the function at x equal to 1. The only doubtful point is x equal to 1. Rest everywhere the function is continuous. Correct? If you divide the number line from minus infinity to plus infinity, x equal to 1 is there. Correct? X less than or equal to 1, the function is defined as x minus 1. For x greater than 1, the function is x cube minus 1. Correct? For x less than or equal to 1, the function defined as x minus 1. Left side of 1, including 1, the function defined as x minus 1. Right side of 1, that is for x greater than 1, the function defined as x cube minus 1. The only doubtful point is at x equal to 1. So at x equal to 1, check the continuity of the function. At x equal to 1, we check the continuity of the function. F of 1 you can calculate. F of 1 at x equal to 1. Equality is there here at x equal to 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. F of 1 is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Also find out left hand limit. Left hand limit. Limit x tends to 1 minus. Limit x tends to 1 minus. 1 minus means x is less than 1. Less than 1 is x minus 1. Which is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Right hand limit. For x greater than 1, x tends to 1 plus. Limit x tends to 1 plus. X tends to 1 plus. 1 plus means greater than 1. That is, the function to be used is x cube minus 1. Put x equal to 1. 1 cube minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So, left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to function value. Correct? At x equal to 1. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to function value. Implies f is continuous at x equal to 1. F is continuous at x equal to 1. Need to check the differentiability at x equal to 1. For that we can find the left hand derivative and right hand derivative. I'll use the method where directly I'm differentiating this f dash of x because the function is continuous. I can use this method of differentiating this. I don't use the concept of left hand derivative and right hand derivative using the first principle concept. Directly I differentiate this. This method is applicable when the function is continuous. If the function is discontinuous, don't use this method. If the function is discontinuous, I can conclude that the function is not differentiable. Because it is continuous, I am checking the differentiability of the function. I will differentiate this. Derivative of x cube minus 1 is 3x square. That is for x between 1 to infinity. 1 less than x less than infinity. And derivative of x minus 1 is 1. This is for x between minus infinity and 1. Minus infinity less than x less than or equal to 1. So f dash of 1 minus we find out. F dash of 1 minus. F dash of 1 minus means x less than 1. Derivative is 1. Correct? That is left hand derivative. And f dash of 1 plus. 1 plus means x greater than 1. For x greater than 1, derivative is 3x square. Need to put x equal to 1 there. 3 into 1 square. 3 into 1 square, which is equal to 3. Left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. Therefore, the function is not differentiable at x equal to 1. Correct? LHD is not equal to RHD. F dash of 1 minus is not equal to f dash of 1 plus. Therefore, the function is not differentiable at x equal to 1. Implies f is not differentiable at x equal to 1. Function is continuous but not differentiable at x equal to 1. Function is continuous but not differentiable at x is equal to 1. So, it is continuous and non-differentiable is the answer. Continuous and non-differentiable. Option B is the answer. Option B is the answer. Move on to the next one. Question number 23. This is a question based on a chain rule of differentiation. Y is defined as cos of x square the whole square. Want to find dy by dx. This is differentiate this using chain rule. Y equal to cos of x square the whole square. Derivative of x square is 2x. It's a composite function. Function of function. Y is cos of x square the whole square. Cos of x square the whole square. From this dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to derivative of x square is 2x. So 2 times cos of x square. 2 times cos of x square into derivative of cos of x square minus sin of x square into derivative of x square, which is 2x, minus sin of x square into derivative of x square, which is 2x. Derivative of x square is 2x. 2 times cos of x square into derivative of cos of x square minus sin of x square into derivative of x square is 2x. First I'll write minus 2x. Minus I'll write 2x I'll write. What is left now is 2 sin of x square cos of x square. And 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. Correct? So this is equal to minus 2x into, this takes the form 2 sin theta cos theta. We know double angle formula. 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. Correct? So 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. Sin of 2x square. So answer is minus 2x into sin of 2x square. This is option C. Please make a note of chain rule. Differentiate this as you differentiate x square. Derivative of x square is 2x. 2 cos of x square into derivative of cos is minus sin of x square into derivative of x square is 2x. I wrote minus 2x first, then write 2 sin of x square cos of x square. 2 sin theta cos theta. This is sin 2 theta. So minus 2x into sin of 2x square. Option C. On to the next one. Question number 24. For a constant a, you need to find d by dx of this. Derivative of a power x is a power x log a. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. It's very standard. It follows from logarithmic differentiation. I always tell the students to remember that. Derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x. Derivative of u power v is u power v into derivative of v log u. Correct? So derivative of x power x, remember x power x into 1 plus log x. It's very standard. Okay? D by dx of x power x. You have to remember this because these kind of questions can be asked even in applications of derivative. Derivative of x power x power x into 1 plus log x. Very standard. Okay. And derivative of x power a is, derivative of x power a is a into x power a minus 1. Because a is a constant. It is like derivative of x power n. X power n derivative is what? N into x power n minus 1. Likewise, derivative of x power a is a into x power a minus 1. Derivative of a power a is 0 and derivative of a power x is a power x into log a. D by dx of a power x. We know it's a very standard formula. Derivative of a power x is a power x into log a base e. And derivative of a power a is 0 because a power a is a constant. Correct? So d by dx of a power a is equal to 0. You must know this. So answer is derivative of x power x is x power x into 1 plus log x is found in all the options. Correct? Derivative of x power is a into x power a minus 1. It is like derivative of x power n into x power n minus 1 because in derivative of x power n is a constant. Instead of n, they given a here. So a is a constant, variable for constant. X power x is variable for variable. X power a is variable for constant. A power x is constant power variable and a power a is constant power constant, which is 0. Correct? So x power x into 1 plus log x, derivative of x power x is, and derivative of x power is a into x power a minus 1. Derivative of a power x is a power x log a. Option B. Option B is the answer. Okay. Move on to the next one. Question number 25 we have. Statement 1 and statement 2 are given here. Statement 1 is given like this: y is equal to log x base 10 plus log x base e. I have to find dy by dx and verify whether it's given correct or not. Statement 1 is statement 1. What is given? Y is equal to log x base 10 plus log x base e. Correct? Want to find dy by dx. First, I'll use derivative of log x base a formula. You must know the formula for derivative of log x base a. Derivative of log x base is 1 by x into log e base a. You must know this. 1 by x into log e base a. Okay. Derivative of log x base 10 from this dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to derivative of log x base is 1 by x into log e base a. So this is 1 by x into log e base 10. And derivative of log x base e is 1 by x. Derivative of log x base e is 1 by x. Derivative of log x base is 1 by x. So what is given here is statement 1 is true. Dy by dx is log e base 10 divided by x plus 1 by x. What is given is true. Statement 1 is true. Correct. This could be written as log e base 10 divided by x. Log e base 10 divided by x plus 1 by x. Statement 1 is true. What about statement 2? Statement 2 is given as d by dx of log x base 10 like this. It's not true. Orally I can tell the answer. Because log x base 10 by using change of base rule we can write like this. Not derivative of log x base 10 is log x by log 10. It's false. Correct? Of course, log x base 10 could be written as log x divided by log 10. That's called change of base rule. But you cannot write like this. It's absolutely false. Statement 2 is absolutely false. Even derivative of log x base is not log x by log e. Okay? Statement 2 is false and statement 1 is true. So answer is statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. Option A is the right answer. Okay. A simple question on derivative of log function is involved here. You must know the formula derivative of log x base a as well as derivative of log x base e. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. Question number 26. Actually, this is a question where parametric differentiation is involved here. You can remember the answer directly as dy by dx equal tan theta. This is a familiar question from parametric differentiation. X is given as cos theta plus log of tan theta by 2 and y is sin theta. You have to find the points where dy by dx equal to 0. We tell the tangent is horizontal at that point where dy by dx equal to 0. Okay, so dy by dx we find out using parametric differentiation. Of course, by memory I can tell this is a question found in the NCERT book itself in the parametric differentiation exercise. Okay, so we can remember dy by dx as tan theta. Tan theta 0 means theta should be n pi. Directly I can tell the answer as option D. But still I'll do the method for you. Okay, dx by d theta I find out. X is given as cos theta plus log of tan theta by 2. Cos theta plus log of tan theta by 2 dx by d theta. Dx by d theta is derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. 1 by tan theta by 2 into derivative of tan theta by 2 is secant square theta by 2 into derivative of theta by 2 is 1 by 2 is equal to minus sin theta plus 1 by tan theta by 2 is sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. Secant square is 1 by cos square. 1 by cos square theta by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to minus sin theta plus here 1 cos will cancel. What remains is 1 into 1 into 1 is 1 divided by what is left is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. 1 cos will cancel here. What is left out is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 which is equal to minus sin theta plus 1 by sin theta. 1 by sin theta, correct? Because this is half angle formula. 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 is sin theta follows by half angle formula. Take LCM as sin theta. So what you get is minus sin square theta plus 1. 1 minus sin square theta which is cos square theta. Cos square theta divided by sin theta. This is dx by d theta. And y is given as sin theta. Y is given as sin theta. From this I can find out dy by d theta. Y is a function of theta, so differentiate with respect to theta. Derivative of sine theta is cos theta. Now I can find out dy by dx, dy by dx, dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Dy by d theta is cos theta. Dx by d theta is cos square theta divided by sine theta. One cos will cancel there. So what is left is 1 by cos theta by sine theta. Cos by sine is cot and 1 by cot is tan. This is tan theta. They ask to find dy by dx, it becomes equal to 0. Find the points where dy by dx becomes equal to 0. Dy by dx I call it as tan theta. Tan theta is 0 for theta equal to n pi. N belongs to z. Theta is equal to n pi. N belongs to z. Answer is option D, already told. Based on the memory also we can answer this question that dy by dx is tan theta. It's a very standard question. Of course in the NCERT book we have x is equal to a into cos t plus log of tan t by 2, or the variable may be theta or t, whatever. A is there, okay. Y is a sin theta, x is a into cos theta plus log of tan theta by 2, but here a is not given, constant a is missing here. But still dy by dx is tan theta only. Dy by dx equal to 0, tan theta 0, theta is n pi. Tan of n pi is 0, n is integer. So answer is option D. Move on to the next one. Question number 27. Y is given like this. Want to find dy by dx at x equal to 4. There are two ways of doing this problem. We can use logarithmic differentiation, or else we can use directly the product rule, the extended product rule. The extended product rule says that d by dx of uvw, d by dx of uvw is uv into dw by dx, correct, plus uw into dv by dx plus vw into du by dx, vw into du by dx. Keeping two at a time fixed, differentiate the third one. uv into dw by dx plus uw into dv by dx plus vw into du by dx. Y is equal to, what we have is x minus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 the whole cube into x minus 3 to the power 5. Want to find dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to first and second keep as this, x minus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 the whole cube. Differentiate the third bracket. Derivative of x minus 3 power 5 is 5 into x minus 3 power 4, correct? 5 into x minus 3 to the power 4 into derivative of x minus 3, 1, plus first and third keep as it is, differentiate the middle one, x minus 1 the whole square into x minus 3 power 5 into derivative of x minus 2 the whole cube is 3 times x minus 2 the whole square into derivative of x minus 2 is 1, plus second and third keep as it is, differentiate the third, x minus 2 whole cube into x minus 3 to the power 5 into derivative of x minus 1 the whole square is 2 times x minus 1 into derivative of x minus 1 is 1. Now we can put x equal to 4. Want to find dy by dx at x equal to 4. Put x equal to 4 and get the answer. They ask to find the derivative at x equal to 4. Putting x equal to 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 square is 9. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 cube is 8. Into 5 into 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 power 4 is 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 square 9. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 power 5 is 1. Into 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 square 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 cube is 8. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 power 5 is 1. Into 2. Into 4 minus 1 is 3. 9 into 8 is 72. 72 into 5 is 360. Correct? 8 5 is 40. 40 into 9 is 360. Here 9 into 3. 27 into 4. 108. Here 8 into 2. 16 3s are 48. Correct? This becomes 360 plus 156, which is 516. Answer is 516, option D. Please make a note of this. Is that clear? Also, we can do this by logarithmic differentiation also. Another method is there. I think one method is enough. If you want, you can try using logarithmic differentiation. Take log on both sides and get the answer. That method also, if you want, I'll do the second method. Hope it's clear. Second method I'll do. Take the same question. I'll do by another method also by taking log on both sides and using property of log and then differentiating. Y is equal to second method. Y is given as x minus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 the whole cube, x minus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 the whole cube into x minus 3 to the power 5, x minus 3 to the power 5. Want to find dy by dx. I'll use logarithmic differentiation and get the answer. First method is already done. Taking log on both sides, we get log y is equal to, I think the first method is only better actually, but still I'm doing the second method because some students might be used to this method also. That's why x minus 2 whole cube into x minus 3 to the power 5. You know, log of ABC. Log of ABC is log A plus log B plus log C. Log of the product is sum of the log. Using properties of log, you must know this. Log of ABC. Log of ABC is log A plus log B plus log C. Log of the product is sum of the log. So this becomes log of x minus 1 the whole square plus log of x minus 2 the whole cube plus log of x minus 3 to the power 5. Correct? This becomes, and also we know the power rule for logarithms. Log m power n is n log m. Log m power n is n log m. Correct? The power comes down. This becomes 2 times log of x minus 1 plus 3 times log of x minus 2 plus 5 times log of x minus 3. Now, if you differentiate this with respect to x, differentiate with respect to x, what you get? Derivative of log y is 1 by y into y dash. 2 into derivative of log x minus 1 is 1 by x minus 1 into derivative of x minus 1 is 1. 3 into derivative of log x minus 2. 1 by x minus 2 derivative of x minus 2 is 1. 5 into derivative of log x minus 3 is 1 by x minus 3. Derivative of x minus 3 is 1. So what you get is y dash is equal to, cross multiply this, y into, what is y? Substitute back. Y is x minus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 the whole cube into x minus 3 to the power 5 into, what you get is 2 by x minus 1 plus 3 by x minus 2 plus 5 divided by x minus 3. Now, substitute x equal to 4. At x equal to 4, you have to find the value of y dash. At x equal to 4, y dash is 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 square 9. 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 cube is 8. 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 power 5 is 1. 2 divided by 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 by 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 5 by 4 minus 3 is 1. 9 into 8 is 72. Here LCM is 6 inside the bracket for denominator. 3 multiplied by 2 gives 6. 2 into 2 is 4. Correct? 2 into 3 is 6. 3 into 3 is 9. 1 into 6 will give 6. That 6 into 5 is 30. 6 ones are 6 12s are 12 into 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 30 is 43. 43 into 12 is 516. Please make a note. Both the methods have done it. Move on to the next one. Question number 28 we have. A particle moves from rest and its angular displacement in radians is given. Angular velocity at the end of t is equal to 4 is k. Want to find the value of 5k. So theta is given, angular displacement is given. Want to find angular velocity at the end of t equal to 4 seconds. Theta is given as t square divided by 25. T square divided by 20. Oh, sorry. T square by 20. Sorry. T square by 20. Theta is given as t square divided by 20 plus t by 5. This is angular displacement. Theta as a function of time. Want to find angular velocity. Rate of change of angular displacement is angular velocity. So d theta by dt I'll find out. This is angular velocity. 1 by 20 into derivative of t square is 2t. Derivative of t by 5 is 1 by 5. That is t by 10 plus 1 by 5. This is angular velocity. You have to find angular velocity at the end of t is equal to 4 seconds. Put t is equal to 4. So what you get is 4 by 10 plus 1 by 5. 4 by 10 is same as 2 by 5. 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5, which is 3 by 5. This is given to be equal to k. Angular velocity at the end of t equal to 4 seconds is k. Want to find 5k, cross multiply this. So from this I can tell 5k is equal to 3. 5k is equal to 3. Option D is the answer. Please make a note of angular velocity. Angular velocity is rate of change of angular displacement. Differentiate the angular displacement, we get angular velocity. Differentiating with respect to time. Okay. D theta by dt means you're differentiating theta with respect to time. 1 by 20 is constant, derivative of t square is 2t. 1 by 5 is constant, derivative of t is 1. Now put t is equal to 4 because at the end of t is equal to 4 seconds is asked. Find out angular velocity at the end of t equal to 4 seconds. 4 by 10 same as 2 by 5. 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5, 3 by 5 is equal to k. So we get 5k equal to 3. Option D is the answer. Move on to the next one. Question number 29. This is actually deleted topic because we don't have tangent and normal now. Now at present, those are preparing for Kcet 2026. It's deleted. Okay. Why a parabola is given, passes through the point 0, 2 and has tangent at x equal to parallel to x-axis. So tangent is parallel to x-axis, means dy by dx equal to 0. Parabola is given like this. I assume that alpha is positive. Okay, if alpha is positive, the coefficient of x square is positive. Coefficient of x square is positive means the parabola is opening upwards, something like this. Tangent is parallel to x-axis. Tangent is parallel to x-axis at x equal to 3 by 2. Has a tangent at x equal to 3 by 2 parallel to x-axis. At x equal to 3 by 2, the tangent is parallel to x-axis. So when the tangent is parallel to x-axis, dy by dx equal to 0. This is where the parabola is opening upwards if alpha is positive. If alpha is negative, it is opening downwards like this. Opening downwards in this case. If alpha is positive, it is like this. If alpha is negative, like this. At x equal to 3 by 2, it is parallel to x-axis. So dy by dx will be equal to 0 at that point. Whenever the tangent is parallel to x-axis, at that point dy by dx equal to 0. Differentiate this parabola equation. I need to find alpha and beta. To find the two constants alpha and beta, I need to have two conditions. One condition is that it passes through 0, 2 using that one condition, and tangent is parallel to x-axis means dy by dx equal to 0. We tell it's a horizontal tangent. Dy by dx equal to 0. Tangent is parallel to x-axis. So first I'll use the condition that it passes through 0, 2. Y is equal to alpha x square minus 6x plus beta. It passes through 0, 2. It passes through 0, 2. It passes through the point 0, 2. Substitute x equal to 0, y is equal to 2. So 2 is equal to, y is 2, you put x is 0, alpha into 0 minus 6 into 0 plus beta. So I'll get beta is equal to 2. Beta is equal to 2. So it can't be this option. It can't be this option. Here beta is negative. So either option B or C. Correct? So one condition I got. Beta is equal to 2 because the parabola is passing through the point 0, 2. Put x equal to 0 and y is equal to, we get beta as 2. Now differentiate this. dy by dx is how much? From this dy by dx. dy by dx is 2 alpha x minus 6. Derivative of beta is 0. The tangent is parallel to x axis at x equal to 3 by 2. So dy by dx at x equal to 3 by 2 you find out. dy by dx at x equal to 3 by 2. How much is that? 2 alpha into 3 by 2 minus 6. That is 2 cancels. 3 alpha minus 6 is equal to 0. Because tangent is parallel to x axis, dy by dx equal to 0 I am using. So dy by dx equal to 0 gives 3 alpha is equal to 6. That means alpha is equal to 2 from this. Alpha is equal to 2. Alpha is 2 and beta is 2, which is option C. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. Question number 30, we have a simple question on increasing function or decreasing function. Strictly decreasing they ask. Strictly decreasing means derivative should be less than 0. F of x given as x square minus 2x. Given f of x equal to x square minus 2x. F dash of x you find out. F dash of x. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of 2x is 2. X square minus 2x. A polynomial function of degree 2. Function is strictly decreasing, they told. First, f is strictly decreasing implies f is strictly decreasing. Implies f dash of x is less than 0. Strictly decreasing. Decreasing means arrow mark down. Increasing means arrow mark up. Strictly decreasing implies f dash of x is less than 0. That means 2x minus 2 is less than 0. That means 2x is less than 2. 2x is less than 2 means x is less than 1. X is less than 1 means x belongs to the interval minus infinity to 1. Correct? Option A is answer. On the number line you can plot. Correct? X less than 1. 1 is found here. X less than 1 means left side of 1 excluding 1. Left side of 1 excluding 1. Strictly decreasing. So this is the interval required. X belongs to the interval minus infinity to 1. Correct? That is x belongs to the open interval minus infinity to 1. Option A is the answer. Strictly decreasing means f dash of x is less than 0. F dash of x we got 2x minus 2. 2x minus 2 less than 0. 2x less than 2. X less than 1. Dividing by 2 on both sides. Less than 1 means left side of 1. Left side of 1 excluding 1. So x belongs to open interval minus infinity to 1. Option A is the answer. Move on to the next one. Maximum slope of the curve we have to find out. Slope we find out. The curve is given like this. Slope is dy by dx, you know. Y is given to be equal to minus x cube plus 3x square plus 2x minus 27. Slope is slope and slope of the tangent. Slope is dy by dx. Slope is dy by dx, that is equal to minus 3x square plus 6x plus 2. Slope is dy by dx. Differentiate this polynomial function of degree 3 minus 3x square plus 6x plus 2. Derivative 27 is 0. This I call it as g of x. Slope should become maximum means by second derivative test I can tell that first derivative should be 0 and second derivative should be negative. For slope to become maximum. Slope is g of x. Now find g dash of x. G dash of x is how much? G dash of x is equal to derivative of minus 3x square is minus 6x. Derivative of 6x, 6. Derivative of 2 is 0. G double dash of x. Derivative of minus 6x is minus 6. Second derivative is less than 0. Now first derivative equal to 0. First derivative equal to 0, if you do, you get x equal to 1. So when x equal to 1, first derivative is 0 and second derivative is negative. That means slope is maximum. G is maximum when x equal to 1. Therefore, I can conclude that g is maximum when x is equal to 1. G is maximum when x is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1. So you can find g max. They ask to find maximum slope of the curve. G max. Maximum slope is possible when x is equal to 1 because g of x is slope. Slope's first derivative should become 0 and slope's second derivative should be negative for maximum slope. That is possible when x is equal to 1. So g max is equal to g max is possible when x is equal to 1. That is g of 1. G of 1 you have to find out. That is maximum slope. So put x equal to 1 in this. What do you get? Minus 3 into 1 square plus 6 into 1 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. So maximum slope is 5. Option C. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. Question number 32 we have on indefinite integration. This is a question from NCERT book itself. The same question is asked in CET exam in 2021. So here this is by method of substitution. It's a composite function is given. I can easily tell, if you differentiate tan inverse of x power 4, I get 1 by 1 plus x power 4 square into derivative of x power 4 is 4x cube. So integration by method of substitution, because the integration by method of substitution is applicable whenever the given integral contains the substitute and its derivative, correct? So what I am going to substitute and its derivative both are present here. So I can go by method of substitution, put t equal to tan inverse of x power 4. Board exam kind of question this is. Put t is equal to tan inverse x power 4. T is equal to tan inverse of x power 4. Differentiate this. dt by dx. dt by dx. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. Instead of x we got x power 4. This is 1 by 1 plus x power 4 square into derivative of x power 4, which is 4x cube. So from this I can write this as dt by 4. dt by 4 is equal to x cube into dx divided by 1 plus x power 8. Correct? That is what we found here. X cube into dx. X cube into dx by 1 plus x power 8 is found there. Take the integral as I. I is equal to integral of, I'll write sine of tan inverse x power 4 first. Sine of tan inverse x power 4, okay, multiplied by x cube into dx divided by 1 plus x power 8. X cube into dx by 1 plus x power 8. So x cube dx by 1 plus x power 8 is dt by 4 according to this. This part is going to be dt by 4. dt by 4 means 1 by 4 to keep outside. Sine of tan inverse x power 4 is t into dt. 1 by 4 is constant. Integral of sine is minus cos plus a constant c. So this is equal to minus 1 by 4 into cos of, what is the t you substitute back? T is tan inverse x power 4. Tan inverse x power 4 plus c minus 1 by 4 cos of tan inverse x power 4. So minus cos of tan inverse x power 4 divided by 4. This is option A is answer. Simple question, a board exam kind of question. On to the next one. This is also from NCERT textbook only, they taken. Integral of x square dx by root of x power 6 plus a power 6. For this, what I'll do is, we see x square in the numerator. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. So I'll go by method of substitution. Take the integral as I is equal to integral of x square divided by root of x power 6 plus a power 6. I can write this as integral of x square divided by root of x power 6 is x cube square plus a power 6 is a cube square. Correct? Put t is equal to x cube. Put t is equal to x cube because derivative of x cube is 3x square. dt by dx is equal to 3x square. dt by 3 is equal to x square dx. dt by 3 is equal to x square dx. So x square dx becomes dt by 3. dt by 3 means 1 by 3 I'll keep outside. So this part I'm writing x square dx. 1 by 3 integral of dt divided by root of x cube is t. So this becomes t square plus a cube square. dt means 1 dt. You know the formula. Integral of 1 by root of x square plus a square. Log of mod x plus root of x square plus a square. Integral of 1 by root of x square plus a square. Log of mod x plus root of x square plus a square. Log of mod x plus root of x square plus a square plus a constant c. Correct? So this integral takes this form. Instead of x we have t. Of course I'm integrating with respect to t, and the constant a, instead of a I got a cube. Integral of 1 by root of x square plus a square. Log of mod x plus root of x square plus a square. 1 by 3 into log of mod t plus root of t square plus a cube square. This is 8 power 6 plus a constant c. Finally substitute back for t. T is x cube. Correct? So answer is 1 by 3 log of mod t is x cube plus root of x cube square is x power 6 plus a power 6 plus a constant c. T is x cube square is x power 6 plus a power 6 plus a constant c. So 1 by 3 log of mod x cube plus root of x power 6 plus a power 6. Option C is the answer. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. Question number 34. Integral of x e power x by 1 plus x the whole square. For this, take the integral as I. We know the standard result. Integral of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x e power x into f of x. I'm using that result. Integral of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. Correct? Is equal to, very standard result we have, is equal to e power x into f of x plus a constant c. So I'll take the integral as I is equal to integral of x e power x divided by 1 plus x the whole square. The given integral is not in the exact form of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. It does not take this form actually. I have to make some adjustment. So what I'll do is, in the numerator, keep e power x out, and for this x, no, we can add 1 and subtract 1. Add 1, subtract 1 divided by 1 plus x the whole square. Add 1, subtract 1. Correct? So this is equal to integral of e power x into, in the numerator, add 1, subtract 1. Then separate the terms. X plus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square minus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. X plus 1 divided by 1 plus x the whole square minus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. Correct? This is equal to integral of e power x into x plus 1 cancels. You get 1 by 1 plus x minus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. Correct? Separating the terms, add one, subtract one, then separate the terms and get like this. And I know that derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So this is your f of x. This is your f of x. And this part will be f dash of x along with negative sign. Okay? Derivative of 1 by 1 plus x is minus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. If you take f of x as 1 by 1 plus x, f dash of x will be minus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. Minus 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. Correct? This is f of x, f dash of x. Integral of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x is e power x into f of x plus c. So answer is e power x into 1 by 1 plus x plus a constant c. So answer is e power x divided by 1 plus x. You can write this as e power x divided by 1 plus x plus a constant c. Option D is the answer. A simple question. Okay, move on to the next one. Question number 35. Another question asked on the same concept. Okay, even for this I can give a time saving result. So that result I can write for this is integral of e power x into a plus sine ax, a plus sine ax divided by 1 plus cos ax. If it is like this, then the answer will be e power x into tan of ax by 2. Okay, tan of ax by 2 plus a constant c, of course. Okay, this is a time saving result you can note down. So here instead of a it's given as 1 year, a has become 1 year. So answer for this directly I can tell integral of e power x into 1 plus sine x by 1 plus cos x. 1 plus sine x divided by 1 plus cos x will be equal to e power x into tan of, put a as 1 into x by 2. Correct? So answer is e power x into tan x by 2 plus c, which is option E. If you know this result, you can crack this question in 5 seconds. Okay? Suppose if you want integral of e power x into 4 plus sine 4x, okay, divided by 1 plus cos 4x. Suppose you want to find integral of this. I have to use the trigonometric formulas actually. 1 plus cos 4x is 2 cos squared 2x and sin 4x is 2 sin 2x cos 2x. Then separate the terms and it reduces to the form integral of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x, all those things. But directly I can answer this question using this result as e power x into tan of ax by 2. Here you identify that a is 4x by 2, which is 2x. E power x into tan of 2x plus c. If the question is asked like this. So it's a time saving result. Okay, please make a note of this. If you're doing the actual method, board exam level method, you can do sin x is half angle formula, 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. All those things we can do and get the answer. Suppose if you're doing the actual method, it takes time consuming. Actual method of doing this is integral of e power x into 1 plus sin x by 1 plus cos x. Integral of e power x into 1 plus sin x is 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. Is equal to integral of e power x into, separate the terms, 1 by 2 cos square x by 2 plus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 by 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to integral of e power x into 1 by 2. 1 by cos square is secant square. Correct? 2 cancels, 1 cos will cancel, sin by cos is tan x by 2. This is your f of x and this is your f dash of x. Correct? Derivative of tan x by 2 is secant square x by 2. Derivative of x by 2 is 1 by 2. Exactly in the form of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. So answer is e power x into f of x, e power x into tan x by 2 plus a constant. Anyway, we got the answer by using this time saving result so quickly. Please learn that. Okay. Similar to that, I can give another time saving result, e power x into a minus sin x by 1 minus cos x. That will be minus e power x into tan cot x by 2. I'll add a page and write you the results here. Two important results, time saving results. Okay. The first one is integral of e power x into a plus sin x by 1 plus cos x. A plus sin x divided by 1 plus cos x is equal to e power x into tan of ax by 2. Second result is integral of e power x into a minus sin ax divided by 1 minus cos ax is equal to minus e power x into cot ax by 2. Learn these two. This was question number 35. Move on to the next one. Question number 36 we have. Here also we have a result. This question is asked 2 times already. Same question was asked in 2011 also. In is defined like this. Integral from 0 to pi by 4 tan power nx. N is a positive integer. Want to find I10 plus I8. We have the result that if In is equal to integral from 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power nx, then In plus In minus 2 is In plus In minus 2 is equal to 1 by n minus 1. 1 by n minus 1. Learn this result. So according to that, I can write I10 plus I8. I10 plus I8 is equal to, put n is equal to 10. So what do you get? 1 by 10 minus 1, which is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. Answer is option D. If you want, I can do the actual method. I10 plus I8. The actual method is I10 plus I8. I10 plus I8. I10 means put n is equal to 10 in that. Integral from 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power 10x. I8 means put n is equal to 8. 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power 8x. I can combine these two integrals because lower limit, upper limit is same. Integral from 0 to pi by 4. What you get is tan power 10x plus tan power 8x. Integral from 0 to pi by 4 tan power 8x is common. What remains is tan square x plus 1. And 1 plus tan square x is secant square x. This becomes integral from 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power 8x into 1 plus tan square x is secant square x. Put t is equal to tan x. Method of substitution for this. And derivative of tan x is secant square x. Dt is equal to secant square x into dx. And change the limits. When x equal to 0, t equal to 0. When x equal to 0, t is equal to tan 0, 0. When x equal to pi by 4, t is equal to tan pi by 4 is 1. Correct? So this will become integral from 0 to 1. Tan x is t, so t power 8. Secant square x into dx is dt. Correct? So integral of t power 8 is t power 9 divided by 9. Limits from 0 to 1. That is equal to 1 by 9 into upper limit. 1 power 9 is 1. 0 power 9 is 0. One answer is 1 by 9. Answer is option D. The actual method is also done here. Please make a note of this. Also, I can give the proof of this. In plus in minus 2 is 1 by n minus 1. Similar kind of result, there is one more. In is defined as, suppose, integral from pi by 4 to pi by 2 cot power nx. Then also in plus in minus 2 is 1 by n minus 1. Both are similar kind of results. Twins, I can call them. Okay. If you want, I can add one page here and write the two of the important TSR here connected to this. One is if in is equal to integral from 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power n theta d theta or tan power nx dx. In this case, we have in plus in minus 2 is equal to 1 by n minus 1. In plus in minus 2 is 1 by n minus 1. Second one, in is equal to, suppose we have integral from pi by 4 to pi by 2 cot power nx. Cot power nx. What we have? In plus in minus 2. Here also we have the same result. In plus in minus 2 is equal to 1 by n minus 1. Okay, both similar type of. Here pi by 4 to pi by 2, lower limit, upper limit, please take care of that. The answer is same. In plus in minus 2 is 1 by n minus 1 in both the cases. Of course, n is not equal to 1 to apply this formula. Okay, please make a note of this. Move on to the next one. Question number 37. For this also we have a time saving result. The result for this is integral from 0 to a f of x divided by f of x plus f of a minus x. F of x plus f of a minus x. Answer is upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. A minus 0 by 2, which is a by 2. A by 2 is answer. So 4042 divided by 2. Answer is 2021. Directly we can answer. Okay, using this TSR. Integral from 0 to 4042. Root x, f of x is root x. Root x divided by root x plus root of 4042 minus x. Answer is 4042 minus 0 divided by 2, which is equal to 2021. If you want the actual method also we can do. Okay, if you want actual method of doing this problem, take the integral as I and replace x by upper limit minus x, then add the two equations and integrate, you will get the answer. The actual method of doing this problem, I is equal to integral from 0 to 4042 root x by root x plus root of 4042 minus x. Call this as equation 1. Replace x by upper limit minus x using King's rule we call. Replace x by upper limit minus x. I is equal to integral from 0 to 4042 root of 4042 minus x divided by root of 4042 minus x. Wherever there is x, write 4042 minus x. 4042 minus of 4042 minus x becomes x. Correct? X becomes 4042 minus x. 4042 minus of 4042 minus x will be x. Add equations 1 and 2. Equation 1 plus equation 2 gives 2i. 2i is equal to integral from 0 to 4042. Because denominator is same, add the numerators. Root x plus root of 4042 minus x. Denominator is same, so add the numerators. So we get root x plus root of 4042 minus x. So 2i is equal to numerator denominator same, will cancel out. Integral from 0 to 4042 1 dx. Integral of 1 is x. Limits from 0 to 4042. Upper limit minus lower limit. 4042 minus 0. Correct? This is 2i. So therefore I is equal to 4042 divided by 2021. So better to learn the time saving result so that you can save the time. Answer the question quickly, no time. Because for any competitive exams, two important things matters. One is speed, another one is accuracy. Speed and accuracy matters. Okay. Question number 38 we have area of the region bounded by this y equal to root of 16 minus x square. So root of 16 minus x square is a semicircle. Okay. Y equal to root of 16 minus x square looks like this. Y is equal to root of 16 minus x square. It's a semicircle. This point will be 4 comma 0. This point is minus 4 comma 0. Okay, so want to find area bounded by this semicircle. Y equal to root of a square minus x square is a semicircle. Remember that always. Okay, x square plus y square equal to a square is a circle. Y equal to root of a square minus x square is upper part. Okay, the semicircle which lies in the first and second quadrant I can tell. And if it is y equal to minus root of a square minus x square, it is a semicircle lying in the third and fourth quadrant. This is half of the area of the circle. Want to find the area of this, means area of this is nothing but half of the area of the circle. Half into pi r square. Half into pi r square. Half into pi into r square. R square is going to be 16. Okay, r square is 16. So because if you rewrite this equation by squaring on both sides, if you do, y square is equal to 16 minus x square. From this, x square plus y square is equal to 16. This is the equation of circle actually. Okay, for this radius is 4. 4 square is 16. So half into 16 pi, which is 8 pi. 8 pi square inches. Option A. If you do squaring on both sides and simplify it like this, x square plus y square equal to 16, we get area of circle pi r square. Half of the area of the circle is the semicircle area. Half into pi r square is 16, so half into 16 pi, which is 8 pi. Okay, move on to the next one. Question number 39. Area of the ellipse is 20 pi. Want to find the value of lambda. So given ellipse is x square by 25 plus y square by lambda square equal to 1. We know area of ellipse is pi AB, correct? You compare this with x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Area of ellipse is already given as 20 pi. We know area of ellipse is pi AB. Area of ellipse is pi AB. Is given to be equal to 20 pi is equal to pi AB. Correct? Pi cancels. I get AB is equal to 20. Here you comparing with x square by a square. Compare with x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. What we get? A square is 25 and b square is lambda square. A square is 25. B square is lambda square. A square is 25 means A is equal to 5. And B square is lambda square means B is equal to mod lambda. Because plus or minus lambda it is. Mod lambda. So A is 5. A is 5 and B is mod lambda. Correct? Because it can be plus lambda or minus lambda. Plus lambda square is also lambda square. Minus lambda square also lambda square only. So from this lambda is equal, mod lambda is equal to 4. Mod lambda 4 means lambda is equal to plus or minus 4. Correct? So value of lambda is plus or minus 4. Mod 4 is 4. Even mod of minus 4 is 4. Both the values satisfies. So lambda is plus or minus 4. Remember area of ellipse is pi AB. Okay? A and B is got by comparing the given equation with x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Very simple question. Please learn that area of circle pi r square if r is the radius. Area of ellipse is pi AB. When the equation of ellipse takes the standard form x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Or else even the ellipse equation, if it takes x square by b square plus y square by a square equal to 1 also, it is area of ellipse is pi AB itself. Move on to the next one. Question number 40. The solution of the differential equation given like this represents what? The given differential equation is x dy minus y dx equal to 0. X dy minus y dx is equal to 0. From this, we can rewrite this as x dy is equal to y dx. Separating the variables, we get separating the variables. Separating the variables, what we get? Dy by y. Separating the variables means get y on one side, x on the other side. Separate the variables. Dy by y is equal to dx by x. Integrating on both sides, what we get? Integral of dy by y is equal to integral of dx by x. Integral of dy by y is log of mod y. Log of mod y. Integral of dx by x is log of mod x. Of course, I can add a constant log of mod C. And I also can use the property of log. Sum of the log is log of the product. You can combine these two and merge it. Log A plus log B is log of AB. Log of mod X plus log of mod C becomes log of mod X into C. Remove log on both sides by taking anti-log on both sides, and y is equal to X into C. Y is equal to mx kind of equation it is. Y is equal to mx means a straight line passing through the origin, correct? So I can tell it is a straight line passing through the origin. It's a straight line passing through the origin. Y is equal to mx form. Straight line passing through the origin. Integrate on both sides, separate the variables, integrate and get the answer. So y is equal to mx means it's a straight line passing through the origin like this. If it has positive slope, it can lie like this. Correct? It can also pass through origin and it lies in the third and fourth quadrant, second and fourth quadrant also. It can lie in the first and third quadrant also. Y is equal to mx kind. Please make a note. Move on to the next one, question number 41. I think this is a faulty question actually. The question is faulty, I'll indicate here itself. dy by dx equal to y plus 1 by x minus 1 is given. Given dy by dx is equal to y plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Separating the variables, what we get? dy by y plus 1 is equal to dx by x minus 1. Integrate on both sides. Integral of dy by y plus 1 is equal to integral of dx by x minus 1. dy means 1 dy. Integral of 1 by y plus 1. Log of mod y plus 1. Integral of 1 by x minus 1 is log of mod x minus 1. Correct? Divided by coefficient of x1 if you want. Can add a constant log of mod c. So this becomes log a plus log b. Log of ab. Log of mod x minus 1 into c. This is y plus 1 is equal to c into x minus 1. Call this as star. Given y of 1 is 2. Given y of 1 is 2 means when x is 1, y is 2. Given y of 1 is equal to 2. Given y of 1 is 2 implies when x is 1, y is 2. When x is 1, y is 2. If you put x is equal to 1 here, it becomes log 0 which is not defined. Correct? Becomes log 0. When x is 1, this becomes log 0 which is not defined. Log 0 is not defined. So the faulty question, I can tell there is no solution for this. I can accept that answer is 0 solution because log 0 is undefined. Okay. Move on to the next one. Question number 42 we have. A vector problem is given. A vector A makes equal angles on the coordinate axis. The projection of this vector B on vector A to find out. Projection of vector B on vector A. When a vector makes equal angles with the coordinate axis, I can write that vector A as, let vector A as 1 by root 3 I cap plus 1 by root 3 j cap plus 1 by root 3 k cap. Because a vector makes equal angles, means alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma. I can prove if you want. Vector makes equal angles, alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. Equal angles on the coordinate axis. Alpha, beta, gamma, everything is same. And we have cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1, right? Using that I can find out. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma. Cos square alpha plus cos square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1. So that is 3 cos square alpha is equal to 1. So cos square alpha is 1 by 3. So cos alpha is going to be plus or minus 1 by root 3. Plus or minus 1 by root 3. Correct? So direction cosines will be plus or minus 1 by root 3, plus or minus 1 by root 3, plus or minus 1 by root 3 when a vector is making equal angles with the coordinate axis according to the question. So vector A, actually I can write this vector A is equal to, vector A makes equal angles. Okay, we have to find the projection of, actually they should have mentioned that it is a unit vector. Okay, unit vector they should have mentioned, actually the projection of this unit vector is not mentioned. Okay, projection of vector B on vector A, B dot A by magnitude of vector A. I think they should mention that it is a unit vector, because actually the formula is vector A is equal to magnitude of vector A into cos alpha I cap plus cos beta j cap plus cos gamma k cap. We have vector A is equal to magnitude of vector into cos alpha I cap plus cos beta j cap plus cos gamma k cap. So if it is a unit vector, then magnitude of vector A will be 1, and cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma I can take it as 1 by root 3 I cap, 1 by root 3 j cap plus 1 by root 3 k cap. If it is a unit vector. Okay. Now we need to find projection of vector B on vector A. So what is the formula? Projection of vector B on vector A is projection of vector B on vector A is B dot A divided by magnitude of vector A. Projection of B on A is B dot A by magnitude of vector. Vector B is given here 5i plus 7j minus k. Vector B is given to be equal to 5i cap plus 7j cap minus k cap. So what is projection of B on A? B dot A multiply 5 into 1 by root 3. 5 into 1 by, how to take dot product we know. Multiply coefficients of I cap plus multiply coefficients of j cap plus multiply coefficients of k cap. 5 into 1 by root 3 is 5 by root 3. 7 into 1 by root 3 is 7 by root 3 minus 1 into 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3 divided by magnitude of vector A is 1, because it is unit vector, correct? So 5 plus 7, 8, 8 minus 1 becomes 4 by root 3. I think there should be some mistake in this question. No, yeah, it's correct. 5 plus 7 is 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 by root 3. They not mentioned that it is a unit vector. They should have mentioned that a unit vector, vector A. A unit vector is missing this. Okay. So answer is 11 by root 3. Correct. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 by root 3. Option B is the answer. Please make a note. They should have mentioned that a unit vector, vector A, makes equal angles on the coordinate axis. If it is unit vector, magnitude of vector is 1. Cos alpha is 1 by root 3. Cos beta 1 by root 3. Cos gamma is 1 by root 3. So please make a note. Next question. Question number 43, we have the diagonals of the parallelogram are the vectors given. Find the length of the shorter side of the parallelogram. Okay. So when the diagonals of the parallelogram are given, you need to find the adjacent sides here. Then you can find the shorter side. So if ABCD is a parallelogram, we know. If vector A and vector B are the adjacent sides, vector A and vector B are the adjacent sides. In that case, okay, vector A and vector B are adjacent sides. Diagonals are given by A plus B and B minus A. Okay, here diagonals of the parallelogram are given. One diagonal I'll take A plus B, another diagonal I'll take B minus A. One diagonal is given here, A plus B. One diagonal is vector A plus vector B. Another diagonal is this, which is going to be B minus A or minus A plus B. Okay, by using triangle law we get all those things. So one diagonal is A plus B, diagonal D1 I'll call, diagonal D1 is A plus B. Diagonal D2 is minus A plus B. I not mark there is no space to mark. So this is A plus B, vector A plus vector B. The other diagonal is minus A plus B. Okay. The first vector what is given as a diagonals, I'll take it as A plus B. This I'll take minus A plus B and solve the two equations and get vector A and vector B. Then find out its magnitude and compare and find the shortest side, length of the shortest side. So A plus B is 3i plus 6j minus 2k. 3i plus 6j minus 2k. Minus A plus B is minus I minus 2j minus 8k. So add these two, we'll get vector B, 2 times vector B. Adding these two equations, minus A plus A is cancels, B plus B is 2B, 2B is equal to, adding no, I'm adding it, so 3i plus minus I, which is 2i, 6j minus 2j, 4j, minus 2k minus 10k, minus 2k minus 8k is minus 10k, divide by 2, vector B is equal to I plus 2j minus 5k. From this, find out this magnitude of this. Magnitude is root of 1 square 1, 2 square 4, minus 5 square 25, which is root 30. And if you subtract these two, I'll get 2 times vector A. This minus this you do. Vector B is going to cancel. A minus minus A. 2 times vector A. 2 times vector A is equal to 3i minus of minus I. 4i. 6j plus 2j becomes 8j. Minus 2k plus 8k. Minus 2k minus of minus. Minus 2 plus 8 becomes 6k. We can divide by 2 to get vector A. Vector A is equal to 2i plus 4j plus 3k. So that if you find the magnitude of vector A from this, which is equal to root of 2 square 4, 4 square 16 and 3 square 9. This is root 29. I think this is a faulty question. Okay, options are not found. So length of the shorter diagonal is root 29. Length of the shorter side is root 29 actually, but not found in the options. No options are matching and in the error in the question. So length of the shorter side is length of the shorter side of the parallelogram is root 29. Please make a note, options were not found in the original paper itself. Okay. Move on to the next one. Question number 44. Another question on vector algebra. A dot B is given 0. A plus B makes an angle of 60 degree with vector A. Find which of the option is correct. You can do it by two methods actually. One method is by drawing the figure. A dot B is 0. That means the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. A and B are perpendicular to each other. A dot B is equal to 0. A dot B is equal to 0 implies vector A is perpendicular to vector B. Vector A is perpendicular to vector B. A dot B is equal to 0. Correct? Vector A is perpendicular to vector B. And they told A plus B makes an angle of 60 degree vector A. This is vector A. This is vector A. This is vector B. This is A plus B. By using triangle law, I can take this. Correct? Vector A. This is vector A. This is vector B. This is A plus B. So A plus B is making an angle of 60 degree with vector A. It makes an angle of 60 degree with vector A. Correct? So from this I can define tan 60 degree, which is magnitude of vector B by magnitude of vector A. From the figure it follows tan 60 degree is equal to tan 60 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent, magnitude of vector B divided by magnitude of vector A. And tan 60 degree is root 3. So root 3 is equal to magnitude of vector B divided by magnitude of vector A. If we cross multiply this, I get magnitude of vector B is equal to root 3 into magnitude of vector A. So answer is root 3 into magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B. Follows from the figure. I can complete a right angle triangle because A dot B is 0. Vector A and vector B are perpendicular to each other. And we know if two vectors are represented by the two sides of a triangle taken in the same direction, the third side is given by A plus B, which is taken in the opposite direction. The resultant of these two, A and B, is A plus B taken in the opposite direction. So A, B, A plus B. So it forms the sides of a right angle triangle because of A dot B is 0, and they told A plus B makes an angle of 60 degree. Using this method easily we can get the answer. Another way of doing this problem is A plus B and vector A. Angle between them is 60 degree. No, you can use cos 60 degree and get the answer. Another method I'll do. So the given A plus B makes an angle of 60 degree with vector A. Correct? Another method, second method. It's a little bit lengthy actually. A plus B makes an angle of 60 degree with vector A. Given A plus B makes an angle of 60 degree with vector A. Makes an angle of 60 degree with vector A. Correct? So cos 60 degree is equal to cos 60 degree. Angle between these two is 60. Cos 60 is equal to, cos theta, A dot B by mod A mod B. Cos 60 degree is equal to A plus B dot vector A plus B dot vector A divided by magnitude of A plus B into magnitude of vector A. Correct? And cos 60 degree is 1 by 2 we know. Cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. A dot A plus A dot B divided by magnitude of A plus B into magnitude of vector A. Correct? And the given, you can find out what is magnitude of A plus B because it told A dot B is 0. Correct? A dot B is 0. Find out what is magnitude of A plus B. We know magnitude of A plus B square. Magnitude of A plus B square is equal to magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square plus 2 times A dot B. A dot B is given to be equal to 0. So this becomes magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square, and A dot B is equal to 0. It's given in the question. So I can use magnitude of A plus B square as magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square. I can write one more step here. I also need to do squaring on both sides here to simplify it further. Correct? A dot A is magnitude of A square. A dot A is magnitude of A square, and A dot B is 0 is given, divided by magnitude of A plus B into magnitude of vector A. One of this magnitude of vector A is going to cancel here. So what is left is 1 by 2 is equal to magnitude of vector A divided by magnitude of A plus B. Correct? One magnitude of vector A got cancelled. Cross multiply into squaring on both sides. Magnitude of A plus B is equal to 2 times magnitude of vector A. If you do squaring on both sides, what we get is magnitude of A plus B square is equal to 4 into magnitude of A square. Magnitude of A plus B is equal to 2 into magnitude of A. Squaring on both sides, we get like this. Magnitude of A plus B square is magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square for this. Correct? Magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square is equal to 4 times magnitude of A square. From this, we get magnitude of B square is equal to 3 times magnitude of A square. From this, we get magnitude of vector B is equal to root 3 into magnitude of vector A. Same answer I got in the earlier method also, but this method is little bit lengthy. Magnitude of vector B is root 3 into magnitude of vector. This method is quite simple and easy, and it's very fast we get the answer. This is second method, little bit of lengthy. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. Question number 44 was over, 45 now. Area of the parallelogram with vector A and vector B as the two adjacent sides is given as 15 square units. Want to find area of the parallelogram having these two as the adjacent sides. We know when adjacent sides A and B of a parallelogram are given, area of the parallelogram is magnitude of A cross B. Area of the parallelogram is magnitude of A cross B. Area of the parallelogram is equal to magnitude of A cross B is given to be equal to 15, correct? With adjacent sides A and B, area is given to be equal to 15 square units. This is one I'll call. Want to find area of the parallelogram having 3A plus 2B and A plus 3B as the two adjacent sides. So required area of the parallelogram is required area of the parallelogram. Required area of the parallelogram is magnitude of 3A plus 2B, 3A plus 2B cross A plus 3B. Simplify this. You know A cross A is 0 vector and B cross B is 0 vector, because angle between same vectors is 0, sine 0 is 0. Correct? This becomes 3 times A cross A. 3 times A cross A plus 2 times B cross A. Correct? 3 times A cross A, 2 times B cross A, 3 into 3, 9 times A cross B, 9 times A cross B plus 2 into 3, 6 times B cross B. Correct? 3 times A cross A, 2 times B cross A, 3 into 3, 9 times A cross B, 2 into 3, 6 times B cross B. A cross A is 0 vector. B cross B is 0 vector. So what is left is 2 times B cross A plus 9 times A cross B. 2 times B cross A is minus 2 A cross B is equal to magnitude of minus 2 times A cross B plus 9 times A cross B. B cross A is minus A cross B because vector product is anti-commutative. So 9A cross B minus 2A cross B becomes 7A cross B. Magnitude of 7 times A cross B. 7 you keep outside. This is magnitude of A cross B. 7 into magnitude of A cross B is already given 15. 7 into 15 is 105. 100 square units. Answer is option C. Please make a note of this. All these things we can crack in lesser time because I am writing all the steps and explaining to you in detail. It is taking more time. Of course, we can crack this question in less than 20 seconds. Okay. Move on to the next one. Question number 46 on three-dimensional geometry. We have equation of line joining the 2 points. 2 points are given. Equation of line we know. In the symmetric form it is equation of line is given by x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1. X minus, this point is x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2. So take this point as x1 y1 z1. Take this point as x2 y2 z2. Okay, so x minus minus 3 divided by x2 minus x1, 1 minus minus 3, y minus y1, y1 is 4, y2 minus y1, minus 2 minus 4, z minus, z1 is 11, z2 minus z1, 7 minus 11, that is x plus 3 divided by 4, y minus 4 divided by minus 6, z minus 11 divided by minus 4, correct? X plus 3 by 4, I can, because this is a ratios, I can divide by 2, or else I can divide by minus 2 also. I can cancel the common factor as 2, or I can write this as x plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to y minus 4 divided by minus 3 is equal to z minus 11 divided by minus 2. If it is found, it's okay. X plus 3 by 2, y minus 4 by minus 3, z minus 11 by minus 2 is not found. Or else I can multiply this by minus 1. This is same as x plus 3 divided by minus 2 is equal to y minus 4 divided by 3 is equal to z minus 11 divided by 2 multiply by minus 1. So we get x plus 3 by minus 2 equal to y minus 4 by 3 equal to z minus 11 by 2. Option B is the answer. Simple question. I have taken more steps to write. Okay, please make a note. Move on to the next one. Question number 47. Angle between the lines whose direction cosines are given. So direction cosines are given. Want to find angle between the two lines. We have the formula cos theta is equal to mod of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 cos theta. This is L1 M1 N1, L2 M2 N2. This is L1 M1 N1. Okay, L1 M1 N1. This is L2 M2 N2. So cos theta formula is mod of root 3 by 4 into root 3 by 4. L1 into L2. Root 3 by 4 into root 3 by 4 plus M1 M2. 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 plus N1 N2. Root 3 by 2 into minus root 3 by 2 How much you get? This is 3 by 16 plus 1 by 16 minus 3 by 4. 3 by 16 plus 1 by 16 is 4 by 16. 4 by 16 is 1 by 4. Sum of these two becomes 4 by 16. 4 by 16 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 minus 3 by 4 minus 2 by 4, which is minus half. Mod of minus half is half. Cos theta half, that means theta is equal to pi by 3. Correct? Option C is the answer. Very simple question asked. Learn this formula. Angle between the two lines. Theta is the angle. Cos theta is given in terms of direction cosines. L1, L2 mod of L1, L2 plus M1, M2 plus N1, N2. L1, M1, N1. L2, M2, N2 is given. Simplified. Minus 2 by 4 is minus half. Mod of minus half is half. Cos theta half. Theta is pi by 3. Option C. Question number 48. This is on plane, which is deleted now at present for 2026. If you're preparing, it's deleted. Okay. This question. Don't have planes. Still, I'll complete this. Plane means the coordinate axis at A, B, C in such a way that centroid of the triangle ABC is at the point 1, 2, 3. Centroid of the triangle is given at 1, 2, 3. Find the equation of the plane. So, the plane is meeting the coordinate axis. Okay. Plane is meeting the coordinate axis. X-axis, Y-axis and Z-axis. X-axis, Y-axis and Z-axis. This point is A, this is B and this is C, correct? A is A 0 0, B is 0 B 0, C is 0 0 C, correct? Centroid of this triangle is given to be 1, 2, 3. Centroid of the triangle ABC. So plane is meeting the coordinate axis at ABC. I mark the points ABC. A is a point on x-axis, B is a point on y-axis, C is a point on z-axis. So equation of this plane is x by A plus y by B plus z by C. But the centroid of this triangle is given to be equal to 1, 2, 3. Centroid G is given to be equal to 1, 2, 3. Centroid G is given by 1, 2, 3. Centroid of this triangle is A plus 0 by 3, which is A by 3. If you want, I can write the steps. A plus 0 divided by 3, comma 0 plus B plus 0 divided by 3. 0 plus B plus 0 divided by 3, comma 0 plus C divided by 3. Centroid is 1, 2, 3 is equal to A by 3, comma B by 3, comma C by 3. Correct? From this, equate the corresponding coordinates. A by 3 is 1. That means A is equal to 3. B by 3 is 2. So B is equal to 6. C by 3 is 3. So C is equal to 9. Correct? A by 3 is 1, implies A equal to 3. B by 3 is 2, B is 6. C by 3 is 3, C is 9. Therefore, equation of plane is x by A plus y by B plus z by C equal to 1. Correct? Equation of plane in the intercept form is this. You can substitute the values. A is 3, x by 3 plus y by 6 plus z by 9 is equal to 1. X by 3 plus y by 6 plus z by 9 equal to 1. Option B is the answer. Please make a note. Concept of finding centroid of a triangle is given as 1, 2, 3 in terms of the points ABC. For centroid of triangle ABC, use 1, 2, 3 as given as centroid, and ABC values you get, write the equation of plane. ABC are x-intercept, y-intercept and z-intercepts respectively here. Move on to the next one. Question number 49. Area of the quadrilateral ABCD is asked. Given the 4 points, you must know the formula to find area of quadrilateral. Half into magnitude of AC cross BD is the formula to find area of the quadrilateral. area of the quadrilateral is given by half into magnitude of area of the quadrilateral ABCD, I'll call here, is equal to half into magnitude of AC cross BD. AC cross BD. AC you find out. Vector AC. Vector AC is OC minus OA. OC minus OA. Find out. OC minus OA. 4 minus 0, which is 4. 5 minus 4, which is 1. 0 minus 1, which is minus 1. Correct? OC minus OA. 4 minus 0, 4. 5 minus 4, 1. 0 minus 1, minus 1. Find out vector BD. Vector BD is defined as position vector of D minus position vector of B. OD minus OB. 2 minus 2, which is 0. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. 2 minus minus 1, that is 3. Correct? 2 minus 2, 0. 6 minus 3 is 3. 2 minus minus 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 4 minus 0, 4. 5 minus 4, 1. 0 minus 1, minus 1. Find out the cross product of these two. Because I need to find cross product and take the magnitude of that. Now find AC cross BDs. Now AC cross BD is equal to determinant of, how to take cross product, determinant of, first row is IJK, second row components of this 4, 1, minus 1, third row is 0, 3, 3, I cap, leaving first column, first row, 3 plus 3, 6. Minus j cap into leaving second column, first row, 4 3s are 12, 12 minus 0, plus k cap into leaving third column, first row, 12 minus 0, 12. Find out its magnitude now. I can take 6 common here. 6 if you take common, I minus 2j plus 2k. Correct? Find out magnitude of this. Magnitude of AC cross BD. Magnitude of this I am finding. Magnitude of 6 is 6. Magnitude of this vector, root of 1 square 1 minus 2 square 4, 2 square 4, 6 into root 9. Root 9 is 3, 6 into 3 is 18. So answer is half into 18, which is 9. Half into 18, which is 9 square units. Option A is answer. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. This is a question on inequalities. I can call or LPP, whatever. Anyway, inequalities at present we don't have this actually, but it was included earlier. This is a line passing through the points 4, 0 and 0, 5. That means x-intercept is 4 and y-intercept is 5. Correct? That means equation of this line will be x by 4 plus y by 5 equal to 1. X by 4 plus y by 5 is equal to 1. Correct? X-intercept is 4 and y-intercept is 5. If you multiply this entire equation by LCM of 4 and 5, which is 20, multiply by 20, what we get is 5x plus 4y is equal to 20. Correct? Equation of line is like this. And whether it is, according to this, we got a region here. Correct? Region means I should write the inequation for that. The line is actually 5x plus 4y equal 20. But the region is either less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. This line is, shaded region is away from the origin. Suppose you take 5x plus 4y. Suppose you take 5x plus 4y greater than or equal to 20. And you take 0, 0. It does not satisfy this. Take 0 comma 0. X is 0, y is 0. 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 20. 0 greater than or equal to 20 is false. 0 is less than or equal to 20, correct? So 0 is smaller than 20. 0 is not, 0 can't be greater than or equal to 20 is false. So 0 comma 0 is a point which is does not satisfy the inequation. Does not satisfy this. So graph does not come towards 0 comma 0, it's away from 0 comma 0. So either it can be either option A or option C. It can't be option B. Option B is not possible, option D is not possible. So because this 0 comma 0 does not satisfy that inequation, means it does not come towards origin, correct? The line is not coming towards origin, line is going away from origin. Here the shaded region is away from the origin, so it should be 5x plus 4y greater than or equal to 20, and this is horizontal line. Y is equal to 3. We got less than 3, correct? Y is less than or equal to 3. Y is less than or equal to 3, and here x is less than or equal to 6. X is less than or equal to 6. X equal to 6. X is less than or equal to 6. Y equal to 3. Y is less than or equal to 3. So answer should be option C is the answer, and the graph lies only in the first quadrant. So we got non-negative constraints, x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. So 5x plus 4y greater than or equal to 20 with x less than or equal to 6 and y is less than or equal to 3. Answer is option C. Even option A is not possible. Quite simple question. Y equal to 3 means horizontal line. We got y equal to 3 below that. Below that means less than or equal to 3 including that line. So equality is there. X equal to 6 is vertical line coming left side of this. X is less than or equal to 6. So more to the next one. Question number 51. Given that A and B are two events such that P of B is 3 by 5, P of A by B is half, P of A union B is 4 by 5. Want to find P of A. So start with P of A by B. The conditional probability we have. P of A by B is 1 by 2. P of A by B is equal to 1 by 2. P of A by B is P of A intersection B divided by P of B is equal to 1 by 2. P of B is given as 3 by 5. I can cross multiply this. What I am getting is P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 2 into P of B. This is 1 by 2 into P of B is 3 by 5. This is 3 by 10. Correct? 1 by 2 into P of B. So P of B is 3 by 5. So P of A intersection B is, I am getting 3 by 10. Using P of A by B and P of B, we got P of A intersection B. Half into 3 by 5, which is 3 by 10. P of A union B is given. Want to find P of A. We have the formula P of A union B is equal to P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. P of A union B is given 4 by 5. Substitute the value. P of A union B is 4 by 5. P of A how much? I have to find out. P of B is equal to P of B is 3 by 5. P of A intersection B is 3 by 10. Correct? P of A intersection B is 3 by 10. P of B is 3 by 5. P of A I have to find out. So from this P of A is equal to how much? P of A is 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5 plus 3 by 10. Correct? 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5 plus 3 by 10. 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5 is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 plus 3 by 10. LCM. LCM of 5 and 10 is 10. 5 2s are 10 into 1. 1 into 3 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 by 10 is equal to 1 by 2. This is option B. Question based on probability. A simple question. On to the next one. Question number 52. A, B, C are three independent events such that P of A equal to P of B equal to P of C equal to P. To find P of at least 2 of A, B, C occur. Independent events question. P of at least 2 of A, B, C. At least 2. At least 2 of A, B, C occur. So A and B occurs, C does not. At least 2 means it can be exactly 2 or it can be 3. Correct? At least 2. 2 or more than 2. So if 2 of them occurs, there are 3 possibilities. A and B occurs, but C does not occur. Okay? A and C occurs, but B does not occurs. Plus probability that B and C occurs, but A does not occur. Plus probability that all 3 occurs. A intersection, B intersection, C. So 4 possibilities here. A, B occurs, but C does not. A and C occur, B does not. B and C occur, A does not. A, B, C, everything occurs. So because A, B, C are independent events, A, B, C dash also independent, A, C, B dash also independent, B, C, A dash also independent, A, B, C is already independent the given. So I can use the concept of independent events and write this. This is P of A into P of B into P of C dash, because A, B, C are independent events, and this is P of A into P of C into P of B dash plus P of B into P of C into P of A dash plus P of A into P of B into P of C. Correct? So P of A is how much? Everything is given. P of A is P. P of B is P. P of C is also P. Substitute all these things. This is P into P. P of A is P. P of B is P. P of C dash is 1 minus P. Correct? This is P into P. This is 1 minus P. P of B dash. 1 minus P of B. Same way here. P into P. P of A dash is 1 minus P. And finally here P into P into P, that becomes P cube. Correct? This is P square into 1, P square minus P cube plus P square into 1, P square minus P cube plus P square minus P cube plus P cube. P cube cancels here. P square becomes 3P square. Correct? P square plus P square plus P square is 3P square. These two terms will cancel out. P cube minus P cube will cancel out. What is left is minus P cube is minus 2P cube. 3P square minus 2P cube, which is option C. Please make a note on independent events. Move on to the next one. Question number 53 we have. 2 dice are thrown. If it is known that sum of the numbers on the dice was less than 6, the probability of getting a sum as 3 is how much? Question asked on conditional probability. 2 questions are asked on conditional probability in this paper. It is given that 2 dice are thrown. Sample space has 36 outcomes. Correct? So sample space I can write n of s is equal to 36 number of outcomes in the sample space when there are 2 dice are thrown. Sample space S is equal to 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, like this it goes on. 1, 6, 2, 1, 2, 2, dot, 2, 6. Like this it goes on. 6 comma 1, 6 comma 2, dot dot dot, 6 comma 6. Sample space has 36 outcomes. It is known that sum of the numbers on the dice was less than 6. A is the event that sum of the numbers is less than 6. 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 Event B. Event B. It is known that find the probability of getting a sum as 3. Find the probability that sum as 3 given that the sum of the numbers is less than 6. So B is the event that getting a sum as 3. B is the event that getting a sum as 3. Sum of the numbers equal to 3. Sum of the numbers is 3. So sum of the numbers is less than 6. Can you describe that event? Sum is less than 6 means sum can be 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. Minimum sum is 2 on the die. 1 plus 1, 2. Correct? Describe the event A. Describe the event A that sum is 2. Sum is less than 6 means sum minimum sum possible is 2. Correct? 1 comma 1. And if you get 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, the sum is going to be 3. Sum is 4 for 2 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 3 comma 1. Sum is 4. And sum is 5 for 1 comma 4, 4 comma 1, 2 comma 3, 3 comma 2. Correct? Here sum is 2. For these two cases sum is 3. For these three cases sum is 4. And for these 4 cases sum is 5. So this is the event A. Event B, sum of the numbers is 3. Event B, sum of the numbers is 3. That is possible for 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1. Correct? Want to find the probability of getting a sum as 3 given that sum of the numbers on the dice is less than 6. So required is P of B by is equal to P of B intersection A divided by P of A, which is equal to N of B intersection A divided by N of A. N of B intersection. What is number of elements common to A and B? 1 comma 2, 2 comma. These are the two elements common, correct? Divided by N of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 elements are there. So 2 by 10, this is 1 by 5. Option C is the answer. Please make a note on conditional probability. Move on to the next one. Question number 54, we have a car manufacturing factory has two plants X and Y. Plant X manufactures 70% of the cars and the plant Y manufactures 30% of the cars. So 80% of the cars at plant X and 90% of the cars at plant Y are rated as standard quality. A car is chosen at random and is found to be of standard quality. The probability that is come from plant X is a question purely based on Bayes theorem. So I'll take the events E1 and E2. E1 is the event that car is manufactured by plant X. E2 be the event that car is manufactured by plant Y. E1 is the event that car is manufactured by plant X. E2 be the event that car is manufactured by the plant Y. P of X, P of E1 I can find out. Probability that car is manufactured by plant X is how much? 70%. And 30% by plant Y. 70% of the cars is manufactured by plant X, that is E1, 7 by 10. And P of E2, P of E2 is 30%, which is 30 divided by 100, which is equal to 3 by 10. Correct? Plant wise manufacturing 30% of the cars. Plant X manufactures 70% of the cars. A be the event that the car is of standard quality. Okay? Car is chosen at random and is found to be of standard quality. A be the event that car is of standard quality. Car is of standard quality. Car is of standard quality. What we have to find is car is of standard quality. What is the probability that it has come from plant X? Plant X is E1. So you have to find P of E1 given E. You have to find out is P of E1 given E. Before that, you find out what is P of A by E1 and P of A by E2 according to the question. P of A by E1 means probability that car is of standard quality given that it is produced by plant X. So how many percentage of plant X producing standard quality? They told 80% of the cars at plant X are producing standard quality, that is 80 by 100. So 80% of the cars produced by plant X is produced of standard quality. So 80 by 100 is 4 by 5. And P of A by E2, P of A by E2, P of A by E2 is probability that the car is of standard quality given that it is produced by plant Y, which is 90%. 90% of the cars at plant Y are of standard quality. 90 by 100. 90 by 100, which is 9 by 10. Required is P of E1 given E. Correct? Want to find what is the probability that it has come from plant X given that it is of standard quality. By Bayes theorem, we have P of E1 given E. By Bayes theorem, P of E1 given A you have to find out. P of E1 given A is equal to P of E1 into P of A by E1 divided by P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2 substitute the values. P of E1 is 7 by 10, P of E1 is 7 by 10, P of A by E1 is 4 by 5, P of E1 is 7 by 10, P of A by E1 is 4 by 5, P of E2 is 3 by 10, P of A by E2 is 9 by 10, P of E1 into P of A by E1, P of E2 into P of A by E2. Simplified. 7 into 4 is 28, 10 into 5 is 50, divided by 7 into 4 is 28, 10 into 5 is 50, 3 into 9 is 27, 10 into 10 is 100. Simplified, you get the answer. Numerator keep as it is, take LCM in the denominator, 50, 100, LCM is 100 there, correct? This is equal to, I can write this as 28 divided by 50 divided by LCM of these two is 100, 50 2s are 2 into 28 is 56, 100 into 1 into 27 is 27, 50 1s are 50, 2s are, this 2 goes up, 28 2s are 56, 27 plus 56 is 83, so we get 28 2s are 56 by 83 answer, correct? So required answer is 56 divided by 83, which is option C. This 2 will go up, 28 2s are 56, 56 plus 27 is 83. So 56 by 83. Option C is the answer. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. Question number 55 we have. This is on sets. In a certain town, 65% families own cell phones, 15,000 families own scooter, and 15% families own both. Okay, taking into consideration that the families own at least one of the two, the total number of families in the town is how much? 65% families own the cell phone. Okay, C denotes the number of families owning the cell phone. S denotes the number of families owning the scooter. Okay, N of C, I'll write. N of C, 65%. 65% of the families own a cell phone and 15% families own the scooter. N of S. N of S is 15,000. Correct? And 15% families own both scooter and cell phone. 15%. N of C intersection, yes. 15%. Taking into consideration that the families own at least one of the two, the total number of families in the town is how much? Let X be the number of families in the town. Okay. So we have the formula. We have N of C union S. We have N of C union S is equal to N of C plus N of S minus N of C intersection S. Considering that there are X number of families in the town. Okay. X be the number of families in the town if you take. And N of C is given as 65%. 65% is 65 out of 100. So X be the number of families in the town. Okay. N of C is going to be 65x divided by 100. N of S is given to be equal to 15,000. And number of families who own both the cell phone and scooter is 15%, which is 15x by 100. 15x divided by 100. You can multiply the entire equation by 100 here. If you multiply the entire equation by 100, you get 100x is equal to 65x, 15,000 into 100, that is 1,50,000 minus 15x. 65 minus 15. 65 minus 15 is 50. That to take that side becomes 100x minus 50x, that is 50x. 50x is equal to 1,50,000. From this, x is equal to 1,50,000 divided by 50. One zero I can cancel. 5 3s are 15. 0 0 0. Correct? 1 0 I can cancel. I mean, cancelling means I'm dividing by 10. 5 3s are 15 and 0 0 0. So that is 30,000. 30,000 is the answer. Number of families in the town is 30,000. At present, this is a deleted. Okay, you don't have this actually. Practical problems on sets is deleted on union and intersection of sets. Deleted for Kcet 2026 we're preparing. Okay. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Question number 56. A and B are non-singleton sets. Singleton set has only one element. non-singleton set means n of a is not equal to 1. A and B are non-singleton means n of a is not equal to 1 and n of b is also not equal to 1. And the given n of a cross b, given n of a cross b is 35. N of a cross b is equal to 35. N of a cross b is n of a into n of b. We know this formula, correct? N of a cross b is n of a into n of b. So n of a into n of b is 35. So 35 could be written as 7 into 5 or 5 into 7, correct? This is 7 into 5 or 5 into 7 or 35 into 1, that 1 into 35, can't write that because A and B are non-singleton set. 35 into 1, 35 into 1 and 1 into 35, these two cases are not possible. Not possible, okay? Because A and B are non-singleton set. As here, if you write 35 into 1, it is 35, but n of A, n of B both are not equal to 1 as A and B are non-singleton set. So I can't write this. So either 7 into 5 or 5 into 7. But further, they told that B is a subset of A. Since B is a subset of A, n of B will be less than n of A, correct? Since B is a subset of A, B is a subset of A, what you can write is n of B should be less than n of A, correct? So I'll take n of A as 7 and n of B as 5. Because B is a subset of A, n of B should be less than n of A. So n of B is 7 and n of B is 5. Because B is a subset of A, n of B should be less and n of A should be more, correct? So I'll take n of A as 7 and n of B as 5. Need to find n of A, C, n of B. Finally, need to find n of A, C, n of B. C is combination. N of A, C, n of B. N of A is 7, C, n of B is 5. 7C, 5 is same as 7C2. 7C2 is 7 into 6 by 2. 7 into 6, 42. 42 by 2 is 21. Answer is option D. Please make a note. This is because A and B are non-singleton set. A and B are non-singleton set. Hope it's clear. B is a subset of A, so n of B should be less than n of A. So take n of A as 7, n of B as 5. 7C, 5 same as 7C2 because NCR equal to NC, n minus R. We know that. On to the next one, 7C2, 7 into 6, 42 by 2, 21 is the answer. Question number 57, we have domain of this function f of x equal to x by 1 minus mod x. So denominator should not be equal to 0. F of x is x by 1 minus mod x. It's a kind of rational function, I can tell. Domain of f is such that denominator is not equal to 0. Domain of f is such that denominator is not equal to 0. 1 minus mod x is not equal to 0. That means mod x is not equal to 1. Mod x is not equal to 1 means x is not equal to 1 comma minus 1. Correct? That means all real numbers except minus, not the first option, it should be the fourth option. Only two elements are deleted. One is plus 1 and minus 1. So therefore domain of f is all real numbers except the set containing elements minus 1 and plus 1. Option D is the answer. Only two elements are deleted. in the domain of the function. One is plus 1 and minus 1. All real numbers except the set containing minus 1 plus 1. Option D. Don't write option D. Option D is interval. If you write square bracket or a round bracket or we call it curved bracket, if you write, then it is interval. This is flower bracket, which is indicating the set. Only two elements are deleted from the set of real numbers. So all real numbers except set containing 1 and minus 1. Move on to the next one. Question number 58. On trigonometric functions, we have the value of cos of 1200 degree plus tan of 1485 degree. Cos of 1200 degree plus tan of 1485. Using the concept of allied angles, we know that every trigonometric function is a periodic function. The value repeats at a regular interval. So 1200, for that I'll subtract multiples of 360. 360 into 1, 360 into 2. These kind of angles can be added or it can be subtracted. The value of trigonometric function is not going to change. 360 into 1, 360 into 2, 360 into 3. These kind of angles can be added or it can be subtracted. It's better to remember these angles. 360, 720, 1080, 1440, 1800. These angles can be added or it can be subtracted. So cos of 1200, from this you subtract 360 into 3. For this, tan of 1485, the closest angle for this is 1440. So you can subtract 360 degree into 4. Multiples of 360 degree can be added or it can be subtracted. The value of trigonometric function is not going to change. This is cos of 1200 degree minus 1080 degree it is. And this is tan of 1485 degree minus 1440 degree. This will simplify to 120. Cos of 120 degree plus tan of 45 degree. Sorry. This is tan of 45 degree. Tan 45 degree is of course 1 we know. And cos 120 could be written as cos of 180 minus 60 using the concept of allied angles. Cos of 180 minus 60. Tan 45 degree is 1. Cos of 180 minus 60 is minus cos 60 because in the second quadrant cos function is negative. 180 means write the same function. 120 means second quadrant cos function is negative. This is cos minus half plus 1. Minus half plus 1 is going to be equal to half. Answer is half. Option A. Please make a note of concept of allied angles. More than last 59 question here. The value of this tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree till tan 89 degree. Given expression, I can write this as tan 1 degree, tan 2 degree, tan 3 degree, tan 89 degree. I can combine the terms like this. Tan 1 degree into tan 89 degree. This is tan 2 degree into tan 88 degree. Combining the terms, there are 89 tan functions. I can make it 44 pairs. Tan 45 degrees is one unpaired because we know tan 45 degree itself is 1. Correct? I'm combining like this. Next, tan 3 and tan 87, like that. Go on combine. Tan 3 degree into tan 87 degree. Go on simplify this. Continue this. Tan 44 degree into tan 46 degree. And which is the last one which is not found is tan 45 degree, is unpaired. Okay. And tan 89 is cot 1. You know tan 89 degree is the tan of 90 minus 1. Tan 89 is tan of 90 minus 1, which is cot 1. Tan 88 is tan of 90 minus 2. Tan of 90 minus 2. Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. Correct? Tan 87 is cot 3. Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. Tan 87 is equal to tan of 90 minus 3, which is cot 3 degree. Of course, it's also degree only. Correct? So tan 89 is cot 1. Tan 88 is cot 2. Tan 87 is cot 3. Tan 46 will be cot 44. Like that. Go on writing. So, and you know, tan theta into cot theta is 1. Tan 1 degree. Tan 89 degrees cot 1 degree. This is tan 2 degree into tan 88 is cot 2 degree. Tan 3 degree into tan 87 is cot 3 degree. Like this it goes on. Tan 44 degree into tan 46 is cot 44 degree. And tan 45 degree itself is 1. And you know, tan theta into cot theta is 1. Each bracket is 1. Each bracket is 1. Correct? So we get 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. Answer is 1. Option B. Or else directly we can crack this question. If A plus B is equal to 90 degree, then tan A into tan B is 1. Remember this. If A plus B is equal to 90 degree, of course A and B are acute angles we can take. Okay. Then tan A into tan B is equal to 1. If you apply this result, directly we can get the answer in no time. Okay. If A plus B is 90 degree, then product of the two tan functions is 1. Tan 1 degree into tan 89 degree is 1, because 1 plus 89 is 90. 2 plus 88 is 90. So product of the tan functions is 1. If A plus B is 90 degree, tan A into tan B is 1. Option B. Move on to the next one. Last question. This is of this paper. 2021 Kcet. 1 plus I by 1 minus I to the power x is 1. Find x is what? We know the simplified form of 1 plus I by 1 minus I is I. Correct? So 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I. If you consider this, if you multiply and divide by the conjugate of the denominator, multiply and divide by 1 plus I. 1 plus I into 1 plus I is 1 plus I the whole square divided by A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square, 1 plus I square plus 2I. 1 square is 1, I square is minus 1, 1 plus I square is minus 1 plus 2I divided by 1 plus 1 2, 1 plus minus 1 0, 2I divided by 2 is equal to I. Correct? Simplified form of 1 plus I by 1 minus I is I, you must remember. So given 1 plus I by 1 minus I to the power x is equal to 1. 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I to the power x is equal to 1. 1 plus I by 1 minus I is I power x is 1. We know I to the power multiples of 4 is 1. So it should be 4n. X is 4n. Of course, n can be natural numbers or even integers also I can extend it. We know that I to the power multiples of 4 is 1. We know that I to the power multiples of 4 is 1. I power 4n is 1 for all n belongs to z actually. Even for integers it is true. Not only I power 4 is 1, I to the power multiples of 4 is 1. So x can be 4n. But in the option they given natural numbers instead of integers, I can take even the natural numbers as answer. So comparing x is equal to 4n where n is natural numbers or n can be integers. Okay, or even integers is true, natural numbers is also true. According to the options, they given natural numbers. Even natural numbers is a subset of integers, correct? So I can choose it. X is equal to 4n, where n is a natural number. With this, all the 60 questions have been completed of Kcet 2021. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days. Please subscribe to my channel and forward to your friends. With this, I conclude. Thank you.